What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here live in the basement with the New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers right here, coming up right now. Last time the Knicks played the Pacers in Indiana, we beat them there, so they're trying to come back and repay the favor and beat us here in our house. Not going to happen. The Knicks came off a very, very winnable game against the freaking Milwaukee Bucks. Blew Jalen Brunson's career high, well, this season's high, career high, 44 points. They blew it. They blew a 17-point lead in the third quarter, they end up losing the game. Is that something new? No. Unfortunately, that happens a lot in today's NBA. So today they're coming out with the starting lineup. Jalen Brunson, of course, is starting point guard. Quentin Grimes is coming in as the two guard tonight. I understand RJ Barrett is going to be playing tonight. RJ Barrett is back after missing the last 6 games. So he'll be back tonight as well. Then we got two guys. You got the center, Mitchell Robinson, of course. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of Jericho Sims tonight than we have seen of Hartenstein. I'd rather see more of that. So RJ Barrett is in tonight. Here he is coming in. He's starting in tonight. And of course, rounding it out with Randall. I wanted to make sure it looked like Randall sat back down, so I wanted to make sure I was calling that right. But Julius Randle coming in at power forward. And I'll round off the team. And, of course, Thibodeau is the head coach. So we got in here, Flex, first cellar dweller accounted for. Flex in the basement. Good day back to you in First Australian, accounted for. Flex. Manav, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Manav in the basement and accounted for. Manav, hi, Johnny. Congrats on firing your OC coach today. One of the greatest news I've heard all day is the firing of Mike LaFleur. That is awesome. The firing of Mike LaFleur is what's up. That's what's up. Rocco, come on, man. You got your bone over here. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. So we got him. He's fired today. Mike LaFleur is out of here. Thank goodness. He needs to be gone. 100% needs to be gone. About to get this game kicked off right now. 1 second here, guys. Setting up as we speak, still setting up. Game's just getting underway right now. How's everybody doing today? Good? Good or what? Here we go. They're getting ready for the tip-off right now. Getting ready for tip-off. Let me just get set up. Continue to get set up. Isn't that funny? I thought I was set up, and then, that's what happens in a basement. Basement technical difficulties. Here we go, guys. Here we go. That's what's up right now. Don't forget, hit the like button, guys. Manav, Flex, hit that like button. Keep the basement rolling. We're going toward 5,000 subs is our short-term goal. In the distance is the 10,000 goal, is what we're aiming for. 10,000 subs. Man, that really hurt. That really hurt that Brunson scored 44 points the other night. Waste that move. Wasted. Hey, Rocco, basement mascot, saying what's up to everybody. Saying what's up. Basement mascot is in the building. What's going on? He's got his Knicks jersey on today. Knicks are already up 3-0. And we just got the rebound right there. Look at that. New York, #1 basement mascot right here. Ready to rock and roll tonight. Ready to rock and roll. What's happening with you guys? Here we go. Knicks are, well, we just missed again, but early in the game here, we're okay. 11:05 left in the first quarter. That looks like that's going in, and it did. So we got a tie game here, 3-3. 3-3 tie right now. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. But yeah, Mike LaFleur, Manav, good stuff. Mike LaFleur being fired today as Jets coordinator was big time. That needed to happen. That's one down. One down. Randall sinks it in. Good stuff. And to make it worse, Manav, Zach Wilson's probably going to stick around on the team. That's the way it appears, but he's going to be a backup. because they bring in a veteran, regardless of what he says. They bring in a veteran. He ain't starting. He ain't starting, and he doesn't deserve to start. Grimes up for 3, by the way. Oh, he missed. Grimes has been killing it. The last 7 games been averaging over 15.3 points per game. 15.3 points per game, 44% field goal percentage. So he's been on point. He has been on point. Come on, man. Get that rebound. Mitchell Robinson just went down real hard, man. Real hard. Let's go. And Barrett's missed 6 games, so he's just getting back in the swing. Over 35 games, he's averaging over 19 points a game. So he's been there this year. He's definitely been there. And in the 6 games that he was missing, the Knicks went 4-2 anyway. Come on, Rocco. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Turner is the people in his arsenal.
So yeah, Mitchell Robinson's up at the line right now, 6-3 Knicks. A little bit of a slow start, a little over 2 minutes in the game. Flex, just about to hit. Just about to hit. Arvo here going to take the kids to the time zone, which is like an arcade with just different types of mini games with tokens, etc., and have some lunch. Hey, man, have a great time, man. Have a great time, Flex. That's awesome, man. You get a chance to hang out with the family for the day, man. Go and play some video games, hang out in a nice entertainment center for the kids, man. Good stuff, Flex. Have a great time with that, man. A really good time. Right now, hopefully, we're going to have a good time watching the Knicks. I wanted to do that Ranger game last night. I wanted to do it, guys. I just couldn't get it done. What a game, though. What a game. I was able to catch a good piece of the second part of the game, not the beginning. I wasn't there at the beginning of the game. But I came in time and saw the Rangers make a nice comeback and get it going. Get a nice comeback and pull off a win against a very good team, which we needed. Come on, Randall. Missed that. 7-5 Knicks right now. I mean, early in the game, that's 7-7. Come on, Knicks. Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. Getting ready for NFL weekend, too. We got a lot of live streaming this weekend, guys. A lot of live streaming. Sunday's going to be a doubleheader for me. Doubleheader Sunday. It's going to be the Bills-Dolphins at 1. I'll be repeating this through the night. Bills-Dolphins at 1. Giants-Vikings at 4:30. I'll be doing both games. Hit that, RJ. Hit that 3. Bang! All right, 10-9 Knicks right now after that 3 spot. So this is good. The Knicks right now are 7th in the East, and the Pacers are just right in front of them. Right in front of them. The Pacers are right in front of them. So this is a big game right now. It's 12-9 Knicks at the moment. Flex, about a 25-minute drive, so can watch you for a bit taking a wife's car. Pay attention to the road too, Flex. Pay attention to the road. That's what you need to do. Pay attention to the road. That's what's up, man. That's cool, though, buddy. Just pay attention to the road, man. Good stuff, though, Flex. Good having you in here, man. Good having you in here. 14-9 Knicks. So, yeah, we got some big NFL weekend games coming up. We got the 49ers is Saturday at 4:30. I may just do that game also. I may do that game. Monday, though, the Cowboys-Bucks, I will not be able to do that. I wanted to do that game, but I won't be able to do that one. That one's not going to be able to happen. Bucks-Cowboys, a Monday night game, man. I didn't even know there was any more Monday night games. I thought the Bucks-Cowboys was going to be a Sunday night game. I was going to do a triple header in the basement on Sunday, but there is no triple header to be had. So this will be the final Monday night game coming up. So, yeah, it's good having RJ back out here, man. Missing 6 games, even though they went 4-2 without him. Quickly did a good job. Quickly did a good job during the time in the stretch that he wasn't playing. So he did a really good job there. Terrific start with those 2 threes and really assists. Yes, no really fix them. That game last, Coach. You got to come back to where you were. Good pickup by Brunson, man. And he got the one and one. Beautiful. Step back, came in, got the foul right there, and one. Beautiful. Flex, she's driving. I don't drive her car. Nice. Okay, good. Good. Couldn't watch the Rangers game, but watch the scores in the app. Yeah, Flex, I didn't get a chance to see it either, man. I mean, I saw the Rangers were down 3-2. That's when I came in, and then they came back and won the game, man. Thank goodness, man. They were down, I think it was like 6.5 minutes left in the third period. They tied it up 3-3, went to overtime, then to the shootout, and the Rangers won it, man. So we got the reigning Vezina Trophy winner in net called Igor Shesterkin. That's the reigning, he won the best goalie in the league last year. So we got the reigning trophy winner, and the guy we were playing against, Marc-Andre Fleury, is 38 years old, but he's one of today's legends that's going to be in the Hockey Hall of Fame, man. He's the last goalie, by the way, that was picked number 1 overall. The last goalie picked number 1 overall was Marc-Andre Fleury. He's 38. 3-time champion, too. He's got 3 rings with the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Fleury's still at 38 years old, no slouch, man. But we were able to take it in the shootout with Artemi Panarin getting the game-winning goal. So that was a very exciting game. I wish I could have live streamed the game last night. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it in time. I can't get to every one of these games, guys. They're on all the time. I can't get to them all. But I get to as many as I can, and that's what I do. Even with the baseball season, with the Yankees coming back, I'm going to do as many games as I can. Some games I won't be able to do. It's a long season. Long season. But we'll do reaction videos as well. And that's, you know, we do what we can do here. That's it. Do what we can do. Flex, need to get a Knicks, a Giddy, a Patty Mills, and a new Suns NBA jersey. There you go. You're going to get a Knicks jersey, man. If you want to get a Knicks jersey from today, RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, somebody like that, where the Knicks probably aren't going to get rid of. RJ Barrett, the guy I'm wearing today, this is a Knicks legend, Patrick Ewing. I mean, you know that name. Come on. That's a Knicks legend. He's one of the greatest centers of all time. But that would be a good Knicks one to get. Patty Mills, right, he's Australian. 3 Australian-born players play on the Knicks. Kyrie Irving, born in Australia. Ben Simmons, born in Australia. Patty Mills, born in Australia. So you got 3 on the Nets right there, Flex, 3 of them. So that's what's up, man. Yeah, you get one of those. That would be great, man. And a new Suns jersey. Devin Booker would be good. Devin Booker's not going anywhere. He's on the Suns. Great young player, man. Devin Booker. That's what I would get if I was you, man. If you want to get a modern-day player that's not going to be traded away, I'd go with Devin Booker from the Suns. Flex had some college NFL on ESPN yesterday, and it's been saying how big school sport is. Yep, don't get that here at all. I'm not a big college football fan, Flex. I never have been. I've just never really gotten into college football. I watch the big games. I watch a lot of the big matchups. You know, the national championship game, the playoffs, things like that. Occasionally have a big SEC, Southern Eastern Conference. Like Florida's playing Alabama, or Florida State versus Florida. Well, Florida State's not SEC, but I'm just saying. If there's a big matchup, I'll watch it. But other than that, I'm not big into college football, man. Just not. So right now, we're currently 17-13 Knicks, 6:35 left in the first quarter. College sports are more popular over there than our NBL. You know what? Flex, the college football over here is more popular than the NFL with a lot of people. But not overall more popular. Get that rebound, Randall. Come on. Bring it up, Brunson. Bring it up. 20-13 Knicks, 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Come on, Brunson. Get that, man. Get that. We wasted his effort the other night. Brunson killed it the other night. 44 points. The Knicks couldn't hold a freaking 17-point lead in the third quarter. Couldn't hold it. Good pass. Good pass underneath. You get that layup in under Randall and Mitchell Robinson. It's not easy to do. Not easy to do. Yeah, so I've never really been into the college football flex. This year's national championship game was terrible. Terrible. Everybody knew. Nice, Brunson. Nice. Everybody knew TCU was going to get stomped out by Georgia. Everybody knew that, man. Everybody has a puncher's chance, but I mean, that wasn't even a puncher's chance. We knew they were going to get destroyed. Grimes, beautiful, right up to RJ. He rushed that layup. RJ rushed that layup, man. He rushed it. Come on, wide open for three. Why is he wide open? Thankfully, he missed. Boy, Randall got the board. Manab, nice jersey, Johnny. Heck yeah, man. Come on. You know I'd be bringing it with the jerseys, man. Patrick Ewing, man. Knicks' greatest center. One of the greatest centers of all time, man. One of my favorite Knicks, too. One of my favorite Knicks. Brunson for three. Bang! Knicks up by 10 points, 25-15. My other favorite Knick is right there, Charles Oakley. That's the other jersey I had to get. It's hard to get, too. Come on, Barrett. Let's go. 25-15 Knicks. We got the rebound, 4:31 left in the first quarter. Bob, another cellar dweller accounted for. Bob's in the basement. Beautiful. There you go, RJ. You made up for it. 27-15. Knicks up by 12. Looks like the Pacers just called a timeout. Knicks up by 12 points. Bob, what do you got for us? Hey, Johnny, stopping into the basement. Hope you're doing well. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for stopping through. Bob, I'm doing the Bills playoff games from here on out. Bills, Giants are my number one priority. The Buffalo Bills, New York Giants. Those are my priority playoff games I'm doing from here on out. Just so you know, Bob. So I'll be doing, obviously, the Bills, Dolphins, 1 o'clock Sunday. And I'll be doing the Giants and the Vikings right after that at 4:30. So it's doubleheader in the basement. Doubleheader Sunday in the basement. So thanks for stopping in, Bob. Thanks for the support. Flex, my son's is old as hell. Number 7, Johnson. Need to see the number on the back. It's falling off. Kevin Johnson's son's jersey, man. That's a great son's jersey to have. Kevin Johnson, man. Great son's jersey to have, man. Good stuff, Flex. That's good stuff, man. I like that. And it's all right if it's old. You know, the thing with the jerseys, man, if you're going to wash them, don't dry them. The dryer kills the lettering and all of that, man. So like all of this gets all crackled. The numbers get cracked. So don't dry them. Just wash them, but don't dry them. That's it, man. That's the key. You dry these jerseys, man, they are going to crackle and wrinkle and all that. By the way, guys, tomorrow night. Oh, who's at the game? Jets, Solomon Thomas and Bryce Huff at the game. Beautiful. I love watching the New York teams support each other. Love watching players at other games, man. That's what's up. Bryce Huff. You guys that don't know, you Bills fans should know him. He's the one that injured Josh Allen's URL in his arm. He's the one. He comes up. All he does is rush the passer. Why the Jets don't use him more off the edge, I don't know. He's called a situational guy. Every time Bryce Huff comes on the field, man, he's in there back by the quarterback like that. He's got speed off the corner like nobody's business. So anyway, for those that don't know, that's just entering, Bob. Jets fired Mike LaFleur today, our play caller. Thank goodness Mr. Predictable is gone. 1st and 10 Jets is what? Handoff up the middle. The whole game, every first down, handoff up the middle. Handoff up the middle. Handoff up the middle. That's, then if that doesn't work, the second down, screen pass, then handoff up the middle. That's the Jets play calling. I can do that if they want me to be the new play caller. I can do the same thing. Pay me that money. Flex, my son's jersey. I just read that. Bob, love it, my man. I will be in to hang as always. Appreciate it, Bob. Yep. Like I said, AFC, I'm going for the Bills. NFC, I'm going for the Giants. Giants are my second favorite team. It's always been that way. So I'll be going for the Giants the rest of the way. So, and I'll be doing the Bills games as well. I have appreciation for all the Bills Mafia that supports this channel. So I am definitely doing all the Bills games as well. So let's keep this thing moving. Flex, yeah, this one has been put in the dryer countless times. Flex, I get it. I know. Flex, I know. I've ruined jerseys years and years ago when I put them in the dryer, man, it just gets crackled. It ruins them. Wash them. Don't dry them. Just hang them, man. They'll dry. I love jerseys. I don't have I don't have any vices in my life. Vices. You know, I told you all I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anything. So it's just like my vice is jerseys. I love collecting jerseys. Jerseys is my thing. I love jerseys, man. And old school metal and rap t-shirts. I like those too. Old school guys, old school stuff I grew up on. Beautiful. Come on, quickly. You should have had that. Knicks up 27-17, 3:25 left in the first quarter. Come on, stay on D. Stay on it. Stay on it. Come on, man. Knicks are doing pretty well this year. Doing pretty well. I mean, with the team that they have, we're just missing a sniper. Man, if we had... Bring it up, Brunson. Boom. Brunson, man, if we had a sniper that could complement Brunson, and not for nothing, Quentin Grimes is doing really well. He's doing really well this year. I mean, for the times that he's been playing, this guy is really developing right in front of our eyes, man. He could be that guy. But we need a sniper. We need somebody to complement Brunson. We need that. We need that person. We need that person. Where are we at? Flex, when I get a new one, it won't. Right. That's right, because you take care of them. A lot of my jerseys, Flex, I've had for a long time, man. A long time, and I don't put them through the dryer, so you're good there. GB! GB! Another cellar dweller accounted for. GB in the basement. 10-4 basement. Thanks, Johnny. Just watched the General Luke Hodge video. Nice. Thank you. Phil Smith was Australia's NBL player known as the General. More famous for his comb-over hairdo. Oh, no. All right, the Knicks are still up by 10, 31-21, minute 52 left in the first quarter. The comb-over and the people that put that rug on their head is fascinating to me. Why don't you just go bald? What is with the comb-over? It's like this is like all the strands of hair, and they separate it so it goes over the whole head. If you can see the game, our head coach, the Knicks head coach, Tom Thibodeau, has a classic comb-over. Don't let that three go in. Good. Get that board, Randall. He has a classic comb-over. Classic. Trouba. I'll hit that quickly. He missed it. Randall with the rebound. Trouba. Oh, where's the foul on that? Hold on, Trouba. I'll come to you. Hold on. Oh, come on. But he got the foul. All right. Trouba train. OG cellar dweller. In the basement, accounted for. What's going on, Michael? Giving the Knicks a shot in the basement. That's what's up, Michael. That is what's up. You got to get on the Knicks wagon. Come back. Come back, Michael. Good to see you. Michael, I wanted to do that Ranger game last night. I just didn't get a chance to do it. I wanted to. What a wild, no pun intended, what a wild game last night. What a wild game. I turned it on. The Rangers were down 3-2. I know they were down 2-0 in the first period. I couldn't live stream. I wasn't home in time to do it. So 3-2, Rangers were down, tied up 3-3. Artemi Panarin comes through again, 4 for 4 in shootouts. 4 for 4. Panarin pulls it through again for us, and we get that win, a much-needed win. But yes, as always, Michael, they do make it interesting for sure. Man, do they make it in. I responded to you in Discord too, Michael. I responded to you, man. So, yeah, they definitely make it interesting. Flex. Oh, hold on. Get in on him, Randall. Come on, don't let him get that. Good defense, Grimes. I'm liking a lot of these young players on the Knicks. Knicks got a good young squad. They really do. They're good young players, man, that are playing. Thibodeau has to play these guys. He's coaching for the rest of his career, I believe. I believe he gets fired from the Knicks. He may never be hired again. I don't know. He's an old school coach with old school ideas, period. I don't completely hate him, but I don't think he's the right coach for this team. That being said, what more do we expect out of this team with the players that we have? Should they be 10 games better? Should they be 10 games worse? I think they would be better with a different coach that knows how to run the floor and get this defensive-minded coach out of here, to be honest with you. So I think the Knicks could be a better running team with the youth that they have. I think they could be a much better running team. Flex, AFL ones can go in the dryer. Nothing on them to crack. Can't wait to see you wearing one. whatever team you happen to choose, unless Bombers or Magpies. We have a big rivalry with Hawthorne as well. I know. Flex, I have so many people in the comments telling me, don't pick Collingwood, don't pick Collingwood, or they, I have people trying to pull me all different directions. I will tell you, there's 5 teams I'm down to. 5 teams I'm down to, Flex. 5. I got it down to 5, and I will get a jersey of the team that I'm choosing. I'm going to get the jersey. Probably. Truba, yeah, man. R.I.P. Jeff Beck, man. True legend is like, I mean, I don't know how else you could put it, man, for lack of better words, right? Because true legend doesn't even sound close enough to what he was, man. Yeah, Jeff Beck, man, that's real. R.I.P., man, that's real sad, man. Yeah. I know, it's like time's going by, man. We're all getting older. You're seeing these older guys just dropping off, man. It's just, yeah, it sucks, man. Sucks, man. But yeah, man, he punched out a lot of great tunes, man. A lot of great music. Manav, can you believe that Vince McMahon is back in WWE because the board of directors brought him back? All right, end of the first quarter. Knicks up 37-21. Knicks up by 16. Does that mean anything? No, it doesn't mean anything except they're up by 16 at the end of the first quarter. And judging by what happened the other night, although the Pacers are not the Bucks, we cannot be blowing these games. And that goes back to what I was saying before about Thibodeau. If you're going to be a defensive-minded coach, well, where's the defense when we're blowing these games? What is going on with that? Yeah, RJ didn't play in that game, but still in all, 17-point lead. We blew it. So if you're not going to be a running team and offensive-minded coach, where's the defense? You're supposed to be there for our defense. Where is it? Where is it? No, Manav. Vince McMahon, Manav, this is what I'll say about that when it comes to my wrestling. As long as he allows Triple H to continue to be the content creator, continue to bring back and draw up the plans that he's drawing up, and bring back the wrestlers and the stables and the good tag teams and old bitter rivalry matches, then I don't care if Vince cannot take that over again, man, because the wrestling fell off a little bit with him still running the creativity area. So Triple H has been doing an awesome job, and hopefully it stays that way. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Truba, what happened with Correa? I don't know. Michael, man, don't forget the Giants, the San Francisco Giants, obviously not the New York Giants. The San Francisco Giants were the first ones to turn down Correa. They pulled back because of his physical. And now the Mets, after 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whatever it was, they pulled back. So the Twins jumped back in and signed him. And look at Correa. Even though $200 million is a lot of money. I mean, the Mets had him up over $300 million, right? So he accepted the $200 million from the less money, less time from the Twins. I don't know what's going on in Carlos Correa's physical that is causing teams to turn him down. The Giants turned him down first. Then the Mets turned him down. The Yankees didn't even bother chasing after him, which they didn't last year either. So I'm not even saying the Yankees not going after him is a sign. It's not a sign. Brian Cashman would probably look for somebody's minor league system guy that could be the next, like getting IKF last year instead of going after Correa. That's a whole nother talk show. Anyway, I don't know what is in Carlos Correa's physical that the Giants and Mets both pulled back from him. The Twins jumped right back in and grabbed him, and Correa accepted less money than he was going to accept originally. So something's going on there, and I want to know more on it. I want to know more on it, Michael, and I just don't know right now. I don't know what is going on with that Correa mess, because Steve Cohen wants nothing more to do than to bring a ring to the Mets and outshine the Yankees. So for him to give up on Correa, something's really got to be wrong with this dude. And the Giants need him more than anybody. The Giants really needed him. They needed Aaron Judge too. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. We're back in, start of the second quarter. Knicks up by 18 with 11. Topping for three. Boom! Boom! Knicks up 42-21. The Knicks are up by 21 points. I'm happy, yes. Am I scared too? Yes, because I still feel they can blow a lead like this. Get that, Toppin. All right, good boy. Good. I love that Obi Toppin's back, too. He's another one of my favorite young players for the Knicks. Another one of my favorite young players. McBride, too. There's Toppin again for 3. Oh, he missed that one. He missed that one. So we got some good young players out here. Toppin, McBride, Grimes. I love Jericho Sims, too. I still feel Jericho Sims should be getting more minutes than Hartenstein. Hartenstein, you guys heard me say this a million times. Hartenstein came in the league in 2018. It's now 2023. This is his 5th team. 15 in 4 basketball seasons. 5th team. There's obviously something off with this guy. I don't know if he's a locker room cancer. I don't know if he just can't play the game. But for that reason right there, if they brought him in as protection to back up Mitchell Robinson while waiting for Jericho Sims to develop, fine. But let Sims get more minutes than Hartenstein. I will scream that until the cows come home. I will scream it. Get in on him, man. Come on, Knicks. Look at that. 42 to 26 now. Let's go. We were just up by 21. We're just up by 21. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell, notice, like button. Here we go. Now we're missing shots. Bob Manab, he just sold WWE to a China company today. Did he really? There's a lot going on with the Vince McMahon and the wrestling and all this other stuff today. So I have not kept up fully. I thought I was keeping up. Here's Hartenstein, back to Barrett. Let's go, guys. Get some points. Hit that McBride for 3. Missed it. See, now the Knicks are starting to let this game. Now it's 42-21. Now it's 42-26. 2 and 1. So now it's 42-28. He hits this free throw, 42-29. Then all of a sudden, it's just a 13-point game. See how that happens? The minute we went up by 21, we score nothing now, and now it's going to be a 13-point game, assuming that he's going to hit the I almost said the extra point, like it's a touchdown extra point situation. But you guys know what I mean, the and 1. Boom, and he did hit it as expected. So now it's 42-29. So basically, they're on an 8-0 run in the last minute and a half, the Pacers. Flex, anyway, we just got to the shopping center mall. Yeah, have a good stream. We'll catch you on the next one and in the Discord. Thanks, Flex. Always appreciate you hanging around. And thanks for contributing to the Discord as well. Guys, I put the link for the Discord in the community on my channel. Go to the community. The link is right there. I'll put the link in here if I can. I'll drop the link in here too so you guys can join the Discord with us, man. It's good chats in there, good stuff in there, good talks. Get that rebound. Good stuff quickly. Bruin, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Bruin's in the basement. What's up, brother? Hey, man, I just saw your IG, man. Thanks. Thanks for all that good stuff that you send over on the IG, Bruin. I responded to some of it. And you see what Breece Hall said when they asked him about what he thought of the Rookie of the Year for running backs? What'd he say? They're lucky that I didn't play the whole year. Breece Hall is right. Lucky he didn't play the whole season because we know he would have gotten that. And not for nothing, he would have been the #1 rookie running back. You know it. You know it. 5.8 yards per carry average through 7 weeks. Breece Hall. Think about it. That's one positive with the Jets right there. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. Who hits on 3 rookies out of the draft like that? Who hits like that? Joe Douglas hit like that. And yes, what I know, he did a total whiff on Zach Wilson. Most GMs get fired for that. Most GMs do. We lost 6 in a row, and the quarterback is trash, #2 overall. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, is playing better than Zach ever played. That should be even more humiliating. So who paid for that? Mike LaFleur, offensive coordinator, out of here, which is fine with me anyway. Zeus, cellar dweller accounted for. Zeus in the base. What's going on? The Knicks are actually winning. They're up by 15, 45-30 right now. 8:12 left in the second quarter. Soon enough, guys, I'm working on the software. I will have the scores up here soon enough for any game I'm doing. We'll be up here. The scores will be up here. So the Pacers bench has 15 points. Our bench has 5. McBride, oh, he missed. Get that, Mitchell. Get that rebound. 7:48 left in the second quarter. Knicks up by 15, 45-30. Keep this lead going, guys. I don't want to see another blown lead like we did against the Bucks. Again, the Pacers are not the Bucks. Boy, wasted Brunson's 44-point performance. Good stuff, RJ. And RJ is back for those that are just joining us and didn't know. Barrett missed 6 games with a finger problem. Now he's back. So he's back in. We went 4-2 while he was missing. Stay on him, McBride. Stay on him. Good defense quickly. Good defense, man. Got in his face right as he was shooting it. Let's go. Bring it up, RJ. And good. They as much, well, Randall's not on the floor, but since Randall playing off the ball has been much better for the Knicks than running the team through them. Much better for the Knicks. Get up there, man. Come on. Good steal, McBride. Topping up and foul. Good steal, McBride. Knicks up by 17 right now. 17. Top and go. We're going to go to the line. Oh, this is awesome, guys. Good seeing RJ back, too. Good seeing RJ back. That's what's up. Snow, another cellar dweller accounted for. Snow's in the basement. What's up, Snow? What's up, y'all? Johnny, what a game to be at. Oh, man, Snow, I'm jealous. I've been to 50-plus games, and that was by far the loudest and most special game. Snow, well, hold on, you got more. Spilled my $14 beer on that. Boom, 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 right. That deserves the boom, boom. Oh, my gosh, Snow. That deserves the boom, boom, boom. Spilled your $14 watered down beer because you got it at the game, so you know that beer is watered down. So, Snow, I'm jealous, man. What a game to be at. God bless DeMar Hamlin, man. God bless him, man. He was saved on the field. His heart stopped on the field that night. Look at the way the country came together for him, man. And now he's out and back in a Buffalo hospital, man. God bless him, man. He was blessed from above, man. It's not his time yet. Not his time, but he got people to look, hug their family and friends, get him closer, man. This whole community came together. Look at his GoFundMe account. I mean, come on. Come on. That brought a lot of people, a lot of realization for players, that could be them, that any play could be your last play. Any play could be your last play, whether it's your life, your career, especially in football and hockey, right? Football and hockey are violent sports. Any play could be your last one. You could shred tendons and ligaments, never play again. You could have your back broken. You could have a cardiac arrest. You don't know. And you know what? For all of us that aren't in sports and are not playing, it's a reality check that any one of us can go at any second. And DeMar, thank God, did not go. Seriously, thank God, did not go. A lot of life lessons in that one, man. We all take tomorrow for granted. Tomorrow's promised to nobody. Tomorrow's promised to nobody. Nobody. So, Snow, you being at that game, I'm jealous, man. That's awesome. And Snow, just so you know, that wasn't even meant to rhyme, but it did. Anyway, Snow, just so you know, I'm doing all Bills playoff games and all New York Giants playoffs games the rest of the way. If one of them gets eliminated, I'll move on to the next team. So Sunday, I'm doing a doubleheader. Bills at 1, Giants at 4:30. Doubleheader Sunday in the basement. That opening kickoff was awesome, and he did it a second time. How about them Patriots, huh? How about them Patriots? Them Patriot fans are in denial. They haven't won. They've only been to the 3 years now since Brady left. They missed the playoffs 2 out of those 3 years. And when they did make the playoffs, what happened, Buffalo Mafia, Bills Mafia? What happened? 47-17 blew their doors off. And they act like they haven't regressed horribly since Brady left. All due respect to Belichick and the great coach that he is, but man, it's not looking good for him since Brady's been gone. The numbers are there. The numbers are there. The numbers are there. There is no numbers for them. Look at Brady, 8-9, but they still made the playoffs, still won the division. They're probably going to beat the Cowboys Monday night. Snow, unreal. The real heroes are the training staff that saved him. Amen. And they had a big tribute to start the game and introduce them all. It was great. And they should be honored. They should be honored, Snow. 49-32, Knicks right now, 6:15 left in the first half. 49-32, the Knicks are up by 17 points. They've been maintaining a double-digit lead for a while now. We need to continue it. We need to continue it. Johnny Obvious is talking, not Johnny Basement. Johnny Obvious is talking right now. That is awesome, Snow. Awesome. Hey, Bob, good night, Johnny. Love you, brother. See you on the next cast. I'll be on tomorrow night, Bob. Rangers, Dallas Stars, 7 p.m. right here, Bob. New York Rangers versus Dallas Stars. Big game. I'll be right here tomorrow night. Brunson for 3. Missed it. Get on that rebound. He missed it. Come on. Pacers got the ball. Don't let him shoot it, Toppin. Yes, he went out of bounds. Knicks get the ball back. Pacers went out of bounds. Went out of bounds. Bob, thanks for the support as always, my man. Snow, DeMar was cleared to leave Buffalo General Hospital, and he is now home. Yes. Thank you, Lord. DeMar is home. Good news. Thank you for the updates, Snow. Thanks for the update, my man. I really appreciate that, man. That is awesome, man. Awesome news. I didn't know he had actually gone home yet, so that's awesome news. Snow, good deal on the live streams on the Bills game. I'll be here to show support. Thank you, Snow. Thanks as always. Thanks always. So you, Snow, and all the Bills Mafia. You guys have supported my Knicks games, my Ranger games. You guys supported my Jets games when they're not playing the Bills. You guys are still in my live streams, still supporting my channel. Snow and all the Bills Mafia that does it, I so freaking appreciate it. Think about it, a New York Jets fan, and I have more Bills Mafia supporting my channel than Jet fans. How about that? How about that? That's a true story. That's a true story. More Bills Mafia support my channel than Jet fans do. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And it's true. It's true. It's true. That's why I have appreciation. I'm doing all the Bills games right through their Super Bowl win because I predicted that. I predicted that in preseason. In August, I said the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. Kicked it out. Good steal, Grimes. Good steal, Grimes. Right to Brunson. Get it up. Brunson, get it up there. He's going for the foul. I was hoping for a foul and and one. Knicks up by 20 points. 5:21 left in the first half. Pacers have turned the ball over 7 times. We've turned it over 4. Boy, the Knicks are looking good tonight. But again, am I comfortable that we're going to cruise the rest of the game? Of course not. Of course not. I'm not comfortable with that. Knicks up by 20 right now. Up by 20 in the first half. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Keep it rolling. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks, man. I want the playoffs this year. I want the playoffs, and I mean win a round, go to the second round, see what happens. I'm not under any illusions. I'm not delusional about the type of team that we have, but we have a playoff team. The Knicks have a playoff team, period. They do. And this team better go to the playoffs, man. Right now, we're looking good, but it's so bunched up statistically right now in the East that we can easily go from 7th place to out. I mean, in a matter of seconds. Seriously, we can go in and be right out on the outside looking in. We're only a half game above Miami, who's the 8th seed. We're 7th. The Pacers are 6th, right? So it's I'm getting a full East standings right now. Yep, the Pacers are 6th. They're 1 game in front of us. The Cavs are 4 games in front of us. But listen to this. Listen to this. The Knicks are 7th place, right? 7th seed. They're a half a game up on the Heat or the 8th seed. The 9th seed is the Hawks. We're 2.5 up on them. So we're only like 2 games out of being, let's just round it off. The Bulls are the 10th seed, right? Bulls are the 10th seed. We're 3 games away ahead of being out of the on the outside looking in. If that sentence made any sense to anybody, I give you credit because I don't even know what I just said. We're 3 games with our head above water. How about that? 3 games ahead above water from being out of the playoff picture. But we're also 3 games away from being in 3rd place. Seriously. 4 games from being in 3rd. So like everything is so bunched up in the middle here. Everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? We've been really doing well. The Knicks overall have been doing really, really well considering the team that we have and that we don't have any true snipers on here. To be 22-19, 7th seed at this point, it's pretty good, man. I'll take it right now. I'll definitely take it. So it's hard to go wrong with that. Manav, great news. Oh, hell yeah, Manav. That's some excellent news. Excellent news right now. So anyway, the Pacers are bringing out the ball now. 5:20 left in the first. Hey, this is a quick half. This really is a quick half. $52-35. Pace just hit a 3-pointer. So what do you guys think? What's your Super Bowl predictions here? Let's go, Brunson. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got a feeling he's going to drive the lane. Definitely will now. Randall. Oh, I just passed it to Randall. Randall's definitely going to force something, and he did. Went out of bounds. Come on, Randall. I like Randall. I just think that he forces things too much. I think he really pushes the envelope too much. Get that board. There you go. Making a couple of changes. Look how far I've evolved. I'm doing things while we're talking, not having any. Man, you guys give me credit. I don't want to jinx myself right now. I don't want to jinx myself. But give me credit here, man. I haven't lost the stream in a long time. I haven't lost the stream in a long time. Long time. That's funny, right? Guys, I did that a lot during the baseball season, the Yankee season, because I was so new at this. I lost the stream like every other day by my own error, just trying to fix things like I did just now. Hit that, RJ. Go for 3. Hit that. Hit the front of the rim. Good board by Grimes. Went out of bounds. Good effort, though, by Grimes trying to get that rebound. Good effort. Good effort. Bruin, how about that clip of Time Lord? Wish more plays like, oh, man. Definitely wish more plays like that happened, man. It's not often, man. Not often. That was a great clip, Bruin. Great clip. Too bad they don't happen like that more often. And I'll tell you what else. Hold on 1 second, Bruin. Don't hit that. Get that board. Get that board. All right, Grimes. Good, good. 52-35. 3:30 left in the first half, guys. 3:30 left in the first half. The Knicks are looking good. Hold it on. Hit that. Oh, Brunson almost went for the 3. Randall's probably going to push it, and someone's right on him. No, Randall, no. Oh, yep. Look at Thibodeau. I forget who brought up comb overs, but if you want to see a classic comb over, Tom Thibodeau has got the classic comb over. These are like his strands of hairs like that. It's just like that on his head. How do you do that? Doesn't any family member tell you, like, why don't you just go bald? Like, why? What's with the comb over? What's with the rug? The rug's even worse. Oh, Grimes for 3. Boom, boom, boom. Grimes, man. He can play. Tell you what, ever since they benched Fournier, I know Fournier's been getting some minutes lately, but overall, since they benched him, Grimes' game has come up a lot more. As I've been saying, same thing they should do to Hartenstein. Let Jericho Sims play more. Every time you see him on the court, he's grabbing boards, blocking shots. That's what we need out of him, man. He needs to be playing more. He needs to be playing a lot more. If Sims gets a shot down, watch out. I always say that about Mitchell Robinson. I don't think Mitchell Robinson's ever going to get a shot down, because if he did, Robinson, if you notice, he goes up against all the great rebound and basket back in. Great putback. That's what I'm looking for from RJ. Great putback. 57-35. Knicks up by 22 points. Knicks up by 22 points. 20 now. But just saying, we're maintaining a double-digit lead for most of this first half. Most of it. Watch out. That still makes me nervous going into the second half. Everybody knows the NBA nowadays is all about second half. All about the second half. GB, off to work now. Enjoy the basement, everybody. All right, GB, thanks as always for supporting the channel. Much appreciated, GB. I'll be on again tomorrow. Well, 7 p.m. Eastern United States time for the New York Rangers and the Dallas Stars right here. I will be doing that game. Another big game for the Rangers coming up. And interestingly enough, considering that all the Ranger games I do always go to overtime, I didn't do the game last night, but it must have wanted me to because it went to overtime and did a shootout. So the Rangers got another big one tomorrow against the Dallas Stars. I'm looking forward to doing that game and seeing you all in the basement again. Randall for 3. Missed it. Manav, hug your family and friends, guys. Absolutely, Manav. Yep, tomorrow's home, healthy. Thank the Lord, man. Right. And this makes everybody realize, hey, man, any one of us can be gone at any time. So you're right, Manav. Good call. Good call. Raleigh, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Raleigh's in the basement. Marine Corps representative as well, our active Marine Raleigh. And speaking of Marines, man, I'm still waiting to hear back from Mr. Marine, one of my real OG cellar dwellers. Mr. Marine, who's been with this channel since my videos started last November. End of October of 21. Mr. Marine's been around, like, when my videos my uploads, they were terrible. I tell you guys this all the time. I took those down now, but at the time, they were really bad. And one day I will react to my reactions on those videos for you guys. Somebody get a good laugh out of it because they are bad. Anyway, Mr. Marine, remember, like, now it's been about 3 weeks since he had his emergency bladder operation. I haven't heard anything back from him yet. So please keep your prayers up for Mr. USMC. You guys know who he is. The OG cellar dwellers know who he is. Keep your prayers up for him, man, because I haven't heard anything from him yet, guys. Nothing. I haven't heard anything from him yet. So please keep your prayers up for Mr. Marine. Okay? He's our OG cellar dweller brother. He is an original. And he's in my thoughts every day because I'm just waiting for the day that I wake up that he has a comment on one of my uploaded videos, a comment in the community posts that I put up, or he just pops up in a live stream. Every day I'm looking for that. So please, Randall for 3. Nailed it. Nice. Less than a minute left. Knicks up 62-39. So please keep that in, guys. Please keep Mr. Marine in your minds. Please, in your thoughts, your prayers, all of it. Because he is a big part of the basement. Big time cellar dweller. Please, guys. See you later, GB. GB, choo-choo, the Truba train. Truba train, GB. Haven't lived till you're taking a ride on the Truba train. Peso. Oh, hold on, Peso. Brunson, drive that lane. Brunson. All right. Fade away. Oh, I just missed it. 30 seconds left, 62-41. Knicks still up by 21. But Raleigh, back to you. Johnny, what's up, man? Hey, dwellers, what's up? Raleigh, OG cellar dweller. I accounted for you. Long week for the basement, all these games. Oh, yeah. We're going strong the rest of the weekend, Raleigh. Rest of the weekend. And Raleigh, as you said in Discord, here the Knicks are. Either we're going to watch them up by 20 today, or we're going to watch them blow the 20-point lead. They better not blow this lead, Raleigh. They better not blow this lead. You mentioned it in Discord. Well, you're going to watch them up by 20 or lose by 20. Raleigh, they're up by 20. They can't blow this game after that disgusting loss of the Bucks the other night. Peso, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Peso's in the basement. 1 second, Peso. 9 seconds left in the first half. He missed. Get that board. Good block, Mitchell, right before the end of the half. Good block. Halftime, Knicks up 62-41. Knicks up by 21 at the half. True story. True story. We might be able to leap right over them and go into the 6th slot after this game. That's what's up. So, where are we at? Raleigh. Barry's in the basement. Barry, what's going on? The Bulls. The Bulls. Subscribe. Bell notice, like button. Anybody else new in the basement? Anybody else? Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Bruin, what's good? Peso. Truba. I don't remember ever seeing an MJ team under 500. What's with the Lakers? Come on. That's not a shot at LeBron, is it? Lakers are 19-22 last I saw. Last I saw, they're 19-22. Peso, what's going on, Bruin? Raleigh, hey, Peso and Johnny, I'm officially out of Marine Corps and enrolled in trade school, but always will love my wow, congratulations, Raleigh. Raleigh, thank you for your service. Thank you for your time that you served in the United States Marine Corps. Thank you, Raleigh. I'll even stand up. Wait. Thank you, Raleigh. Thank you. And take advantage of being in trade school. Keep moving forward in your future, man. You did a hell of a lot more at the age you're at than I did when I was that young, because all I did was get out of high school. I did rebuilding docks off of Fire Island. I know Truba Train knows Fire Island, and anybody in the New York area off of Long Island, Fire Island. I rebuilt the ferry docks, the ferries that take you over to Long Island. That's what I was doing at 19 years old. That's what I started doing. That job was tough, especially when I worked with guys that are in their mid-40s and they're all disgruntled. So it was very tough being a 19-year-old there over at Fire Island in the wintertime doing that. And I just did jobs and I went to happy hours, Raleigh. I mean, that's what I did. I mean, some of my friends went into service. I knew I wasn't a service guy. I knew I was a partier at that time. So, Raleigh, keep moving forward with your life. Keep moving forward, Raleigh. Time goes by very fast, man. Keep moving forward. You're on the right pace, man. Love it. Love it, man. Raleigh, so thanks again for your service. And always thanks for being a part of the basement, man. So good for you, Raleigh. Bruin, I really hope USMC is all right. Me too. Me too, Bruin. I haven't heard from him in 3 weeks now, man. 3 weeks. He had that emergency bladder operation, man. So please keep him in your minds, guys. He's an original OG, man. He's one of the original guys in this basement. I mean, one of the real originals, man. So I tell you, once you're an OG, you're an OG. You can't be an OG unless you were really here in the beginning. A lot of you guys were. Mr. Marine is one of the originals. So I think about him every day, and I just can't wait to see his name pop up, because otherwise I don't have any information on the guy to know anything more. So we're all in limbo, just waiting to hear something. Bruin, best of luck to Raleigh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Peso, prayers out to my Marine brother. Yes. Prayers out to Mr. Marine. Yep. Please do, guys. He's part of this big part of the basement. Barry, I haven't followed NBA since the Jordan days. Are the Bulls still awful? No, they're actually not that bad, Barry. Of course they're not the Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Horace Grant, Bill Cartwright, whatever. He's not that John Paxson, Steve Kerr. He's not that Bulls team. But they're not bad. They should be a little bit better than they are. Lonzo Ball was hurt for a little while this year. They had DeMar DeRozan. Barry, you should start watching your Bulls a little bit, man. They're not great, but they're not as bad as they have been, if that makes sense. Like the Knicks, they're not as bad as they've been, but they're not the Knicks of the 90s. It really sucks that I got to go back to the 90s to find good Knicks teams outside of the small window we had with Carmelo and Linsanity. Remember Linsanity? So, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Raleigh, I really hope we win by 20 and not the other way around. Raleigh, I know, man. And you know what's funny? The Knicks have steadily held the lead. The Knicks have been steady in double-digit lead for most of the first half. Okay? We've been running this double-digit lead. They better not blow this lead, and the Knicks are famous this year for blowing leads. Seriously. They better not blow this lead. So, yes, Raleigh, I'm with you. I really hope it's what you said in Discord. 20 points up. John, another cellar dweller accounted for. John's in the basement. Go Jets, go Knicks. Go Jets for next season. Just give us the quarterback we need. Breece Hall being back, line being back. Jets will be fine. Jets will be fine, man. This year the tables are starting to turn. I didn't like the 6-game losing streak, but whatever. It's over now. So, but the tables are turning. Our defense is there. We just need a couple of pieces. Quarterback. Zix, what do you think of the LaFleur firing? I love it. I love it. LaFleur isn't 100% to blame, but he has a good part of the blame. He was too predictable. He didn't play. Listen, there's my one thing with Zach. I won't call Zach a bust. I just think that coaching hasn't helped him, and a lot of it's in his own head. I think Zach is just an entitled little baby, to be honest with you, to this point. But what would he be under right coaching? What would Zach be under the right coaching staff? That's what I want to say. What if Zach had Sean Payton? What if Zach had Kyle Shanahan? Like, Mike LaFleur called plays suited for Mike White the same he called for Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson, if you really look at Zach Wilson's best plays, they're running out of the pocket and they're 40, 50-yard bombs, 30-yard passes downfield. Zach completes a lot of those kind of passes. He does. But a lot of the plays LaFleur called for him were in-pocket pass plays. Now, does that make up for Zach overthrowing Denzel Mims, who's like 6'2", 6'3", or throwing short on a 15-yard pattern? Like, the guy's 15 yards away. How's that short pass? That I can't answer for. But Mike LaFleur's play calling, Zix, very predictable. Very predictable. 1st and 10, what are the Jets doing? Handoff, Bam Knight up the middle. Handoff, Bam Knight up the middle. Oh, that didn't work. We got a yard. Second and 1. Screen. 2nd and 9. Screen pass. 3rd and 4. Handoff up the middle. Like, you knew what the Jets were doing almost on every play. Like, it was really getting ridiculous. The guy is very predictable. And on top of that, if you're going to have a franchise quarterback and the number 2 pick overall, how about having an experienced offensive coaching staff to help him along? They didn't have that. They brought in Mike LaFleur is a rookie play caller, and you have a rookie quarterback, and Robert Saleh was a rookie head coach. They're all that last year. So that's tough to bring in a franchise quarterback, supposedly franchise quarterback, and you have a rookie coaching staff sitting there for him. Look at the regression of Mac Jones. Look at Mac Jones under Josh McDaniels. Everybody thought Mac Jones was the second coming of Tom Brady. Everybody in New England, oh, Tom Brady, look at the first year Tom Brady, first year Mac Jones. Oh, Mac Jones, the best quarterback in the draft. And he was decent last year. Look at Mac Jones this year under Matt Patricia, Joe Judge. What is that? Coaching makes a difference. Coaching makes a huge difference. Huge difference. So, yeah, I wasn't very big on Mike LaFleur, so I'm glad he's fired. I don't blame it all on him, but somebody needed to go, and he's gone. Peso, let's go Knicks. Hell yeah. Raleigh, thanks, Bruin. Barry, is that a Patrick Ewing jersey? That guy was awesome. Patrick Ewing was incredibly awesome, man. One of the greatest centers of all time. It's a shame Patrick Ewing goes down with Dan Marino and Henrik Lundqvist, the Rangers, famous Rangers goalie. Guys got all the stats, the numbers, everything. All 3 of these guys don't have rings, and all 3 of them are legends. And all 3 of them can't be considered the greatest. Marino, like Marino's never in great quarterback conversations because he doesn't have a ring. Henrik Lundqvist can't be in great goalies conversations because he doesn't have a ring. And Patrick Ewing, again, one of the greatest centers. But when we talk about the great centers of all time, Ewing, well, he doesn't have a ring. The ring conversation is understandable and it's silly at the same time. Because I always refer to it. Trent Dilfer has a ring. Trent Dilfer has a ring. Dan Marino doesn't. Who are you taking? So the ring thing's a little weird to me. You can argue ring things. You can argue the ring. You can. You can argue the rings. Because it's just not the same people that tell you Jordan's better than LeBron because he has more rings will tell you KD's better than LeBron even though he doesn't have as many rings. It's not true. It's a lot of LeBron hate. It's not true. KD, the ring thing to me is weird. It's a weird thing. Horace Grant has 7 rings. So does that mean that everywhere Horace Grant went? That's who's that. It's obviously because of him, right? Every team he went to, he's got 7 rings. Charles Haley must be the greatest defensive end of all time. Everywhere he went, he has 5 rings. Everywhere he went, he won a ring. Is he the greatest defensive end of all time? Of course not. Of course not. Bruce Smith, Reggie White. Bruce Smith, by the way, never gets mentioned in the same breath as Reggie White because Reggie White has rings and Bruce Smith doesn't. Are you kidding me? Bruce Smith's the all-time sack leader. Bruce Smith, I would take over Reggie White. I would take him over Reggie White if they're both in their primes. Rings don't always tell the story. But yeah, it's Patrick Ewing, man. Come on, man. The guy was incredible. I know it. I know it, man. I know it. They should have won that one against the Rockets in 94, Game 7. We would have had the Rangers had just won the cup, and the Knicks should have won it that week, John Starks. John Starks. The Knicks should have won it that week, John Starks. John O'Sullivan, I'm happy the Jets are getting a new OC and a new quarterback, John. Me too. Me too. 100%, John. John's a Jets fan, just like myself. John's a positive Jets fan. John tries to keep me balanced and try to make me more positive during Jet games. It's really hard. But John's a great cellar dweller, and I respect positive Jet fans because it's hard for me to be one at times after 46 years of the Jets. But yeah, I'm glad we're getting a new OC. It better be an experienced one, John, and I'll be happy to welcome in a new quarterback as well. So we'll see what's up with that, man. I'm looking forward to next season because the Jets, watch out. This was our table turning year this year. If you're new in the basement, subscribe, bell, notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Peso, right. Congratulations, Raleigh 100. Hell yeah. Gunner, another cellar dweller. OG cellar dweller accounted for. Gunner's in the basement. How's everyone doing tonight? Gunner was celebrating Raleigh's graduation from the Marine Corps. He's officially in trade school, and he completed his time in the Marine Corps, man. So we're thanking him for his service. It's incredible, man. Congratulations to Raleigh today for graduating. Well, not graduating from his time in the Marine Corps service. Fundamental Bear, welcome into the basement. Subscribe, bell, notice, like button. Fundamental Bear, what do you got? This is the worst the Pacers have played all year. Goodness, yeah, they're looking pretty bad right now. Overall, the Pacers have been pretty good this year, Fundamental. They have been. They've been pretty good this year, Fundamental. Yeah, they're looking pretty bad, but it's only the first half, and this is the Knicks, Fundamental. So we'll see what happens in the second half. No Turner and Naismith. Yeah, that hurts too. Plus Buddy and Hallburn are ice cold. Not a good combo so far, Fundamental. Not a good combo, but trust me, the Knicks have known to blow games. Trust and believe. I'm not wishing that on them. I'm just saying it's kind of a fact. Bruin, OMG, Lynn Sanity. It was awesome when it happened, though. Remember Lynn Sanity? Come on. Lynn Sanity. I was in middle school when Lynn Sanity happened. Oh, I was trucking across the country when Lynn Sanity happened. I tried to stop to get the playoff games because the Knicks, at that point, hadn't been in the playoffs since 99. So when oh, man, that was incredible. Gunner, I was willing to give him a chance till that comment he said about them getting veteran quarterback. Oh, yeah, dude. They're getting oh, yeah, Zach? Come on, man. Zach's an entitled frat boy baby. I have other words for him, but we don't curse in the basement. But curse words are made for guys like Zach Wilson. Not kidding. Not kidding. Hey, guys, the second half's about to start. Hitting the bathroom, 2-minute bathroom break. Be right back. Be right back.
just 41 points for the Pacers in that first half. They really haven't been able to catch a rhythm offensively. What's been so effective about the defense?
Starts with a defensive transition. We got to get back. They're pushing the ball, making misses. I think they had 0 fast break points in the second quarter. We got to do the same thing in the second half.
When a guy misses 6 games like RJ Barrett, you got to be happy that he has 16 points on 50% shooting in that first half. How are you seeing him affect this game tonight?
Absolutely, he's done a great job making the right plays. As long as moving the ball side to side, sharing the ball, making plays for each other, could be in good shape.
Thanks, Ed.
Thank you.
See you.
All right, guys, made it back right on time. Third quarter is underway, 64-41 Knicks. So, Gunner, yeah, I left off of you. I was willing to give Zach a chance. So that comment he said about, yeah, I'm going to give him hell in practice every day. They bring a veteran quarterback in, Zach, you're done. I think the only reason the Jets are going to hold on to Zach, it's like most teams, GMs and head coaches, they don't want to admit they made a mistake. The coaches don't want to admit they didn't work with him properly. No one wants to admit it. So Zach probably will stay on the team. Mike White's going to he's a free agent. He's going to get picked up by somebody as a backup. Hey, Bills Mafia, you'd probably love to have Mike White as your, would you rather have Case Keenum or Mike White as your backup? Curious to know, who would you rather have, Mike White or Case Keenum in Buffalo as your backup next year? Who would you rather have? Manab, Lakers are done, True Betrain. Zix. Oh, come on, Barrett. Come on, Barrett. Get that back. Got his own rebound. And foul. And foul. Zix. These were my Rangers in another era of the National Hockey League, the 1960s and 70s. Eddie Jockman, yeah, sure, now we're talking, was the best goalie of his day, never to win the Stanley Cup. Ed's in the Hall of Fame, right? Eddie Jockman, another one, right? Henrik Lundqvist. These guys just going to be remembered for that because you play in an era with Martin Brodeur, Patrick Waugh. Well, that was really with Mike Richter more. They were really more ahead of Lundqvist, but I'm saying, if you wanted to argue Lundqvist along with Brodeur and Waugh, it's hard because people are, where's his rings? Where's his rings? Yo, Lundqvist can't score, okay? I mean, the teams in front of him were good, but I mean, he didn't have that team in front of him like Mike Richter had. Look at what Mike Richter had in front of him. The Rangers had a team, and Richter was a great, legendary Rangers goalie. He is. He's a legendary Rangers goalie. I would take Henrik Lundqvist over Mike Richter, and I wouldn't even think twice about it. I wouldn't. And I got a Richter jersey right back there, man. I love Mike Richter. Love him. Love the guy. Look. He's one of my favorite Rangers. Mike Richter. There he is, holding that cup. Holding that cup. But listen, I take Henrik Lundqvist over Mike Richter, and I wouldn't think twice about it. Wouldn't even think twice about it. You know what I love too? Hold on. Hold it in. Don't let him get it off. Don't let him block that, Mitchell. That's a foul. Wasn't that all ball? Didn't Robinson block that all ball? Let's see that again. Hold on here. Oh, come on. They're showing a different highlight. I thought that was all ball. Anyway, where are we at? Gunner, Zix, I just left off with you. Okay. Barry, I kind of like LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan, Barry. I like LeBron a lot. I like LeBron James a lot. I have a LeBron James Cavaliers jersey, man, from 07. I like LeBron. I kind of like LeBron. Everyone hates on the guy, but he's never been in trouble with the law or anything bad in the news. He seems like a decent guy. He is a decent guy. LeBron James is hated so much for what? For what? What did the guy do? What did the guy do that's so horrendous? Okay, compared to Michael Jordan? Is that the big deal? So what? What an honor to be compared in the same sentence with Michael Jordan. Does he deserve to be in that argument? Yeah, he does. He does deserve to be in that argument. Sure does. LeBron James has beaten all of the greats of his era. Am I saying he's better than Jordan? No. I'm saying he's in the argument. He can be in the argument. LeBron's beaten all the greats of his era, all of them in the finals. He's beaten them all. Curry, KD, Thompson, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett beat them on the way to going to the finals. He's beaten all the greats, beating Tim Duncan, beating them all. Michael Jordan did not beat the greats of the 80s. He didn't do it. And for people that say, well, Jordan didn't have the players, he only had role players. And well, guess what? LeBron's taking role players to the finals, even though he lost. That 07 team that he took to the finals against the Spurs and got swept. Who else? What other all-star was on that team? Eric Snow? Drew Gooden? Who was on that team? LeBron carried that team on his back. Yes, they ran into Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and freaking those guys, man. Manu Ginobili. They got swept. Rightfully so. They got swept. I always liked LeBron, Barry. I'm a LeBron fan. I've always liked him. I don't understand why anybody's hated him either. And it's good points. He's never had any issues. You never hear any issues with LeBron. None. Zero. Manav, the Lakers are done, Johnny. Congratulations, Raleigh. They might be done. I don't know. I'm not a Laker fan, Raleigh. Manav, I'm not a Laker fan. I like LeBron, but I'm not a Laker fan. I've never been a Laker fan. I like Kobe Bryant, but I'm not a Laker fan. I like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There's a guy you could argue against Jordan. He has 6 rings. He won them with 2 different teams, with the Bucks and the Lakers. He's the all-time scoring leader for now. You could argue Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's just, I don't agree with the whole ring thing. There's many things that go in with the rings, and there's many that not. Come on, Randall, let's go. 70-49 Knicks. You better not blow this game. Hit that, RJ. Nails the 3. 73-49. The Knicks are up by 24 points. Barrett has 23 points. He's 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. What? The Knicks are crushing it, and I'm still nervous about them blowing a game like this. Can you imagine that? They really shouldn't. They really shouldn't. Raleigh. Frat boy, baby. You like that? That's what he is. Doesn't he remind you of that, though? Come on, let's get real. Hit that, Brunson. Hit that. Get that. Good job, Mitchell. Good follow-up. Keep this double-digit lead going. Let's go, Knicks. Up by 24 still. 74-51. Boy, the Pacers are looking bad. They are looking really bad right now. They're looking really bad. Where are we at? Barry, Manav, yeah, Raleigh, Bruin, yeah. Doesn't Zach remind you of that, though? Doesn't Zach remind you of just a frat boy, like entitled baby? You guys know the ones. I never went to college. I went right to work. But you know the type I'm talking about, and he fits that profile big time. Frat baby, other names I'd love to say right now, but I'm not going to. I'm sticking by the basement rules. But you guys know where I'm going with that. You guys know where I'm going with that. 8:13 left in the first in the first quarter. 8:13 left in the third quarter. Taking a timeout right now. Where are we at? Bruin, I wish people would realize rings aren't everything. I agree. That's so true, Bruin. You know what? But Bruin, that's the whole thing. Everybody talks about rings. You know, Red Sox fans don't want to hear about the Yankees' 27 rings. They'd rather talk about pockets of time and lately. And yes, the Red Sox have won more rings than the Yankees lately. But the big picture is 27 rings for the Yankees, 9 for the Red Sox. And people say, well, when's the last one the Yankees won one? You're living in the past. How am I living in the past? This is just going on with the rings and the ridiculous different sports, different rings conversation. But it's true. We're at commercial right now, guys, because the Pacers took a timeout. Well, one of the teams took a timeout. Anyway, probably the Pacers are going to get crushed right now. So when people say the Yankee fans are living in the past with the rings, yes, we haven't won one since 2009. It's been a long stretch. I get that. So Red Sox fans are jumping, when's the last time you guys won one? And we were winning more late. Or the one I really love. How about this century? Who has more rings this century? See, you got to grab for pockets of time when you're 18 rings behind the other team, your rival. Okay? But you're not living in the past when you say currently today, in the present. What's the ring total today? It's still 27-9. Now, let's say the Jets won. Oh my gosh, this is such a dream. This is such a dream. Such a dream. Such a dream. What I'm about to say. But let's say the Jets won 2 out of the next 5 Super Bowls. Let's say they won 2 out of the next 5, right? We'll go further now. Let's say in the next 10 years, the Jets win 3 rings. Oh, wow. Let's just say that. And I started bragging to Patriot fans. Oh, we got 3 rings now. When's the last time you guys won one? We've been winning ones lately. What's the first thing they would say? We got 6 rings. 6. And rightfully so. They should say that. That's what rings for a fan get to say when your teams have. Period. So I don't ever agree with that stuff. And I find it funny, though, the ring conversation. Michael Jordan has 6 rings. Yes. He never beat Larry Bird and the Celtics. He never beat Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He never beat the bad boys until they got old. All right? He never did any of that. He gets to the 90s, and who did he beat? Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. These are Hall of Fame all-star legend. Yes, Patrick Ewing. But these are the names that he did beat on teams. What Bulls team went to the finals where you said, oh, man, I don't think the Bulls are going to win this one? None. 0. You knew they were going to win every single one. LeBron has not been the favorite in every single one. He went to 8 finals in a row for a reason. 8 finals in a row. He's also the only player that actually lived out his contract before he asked off the team. He's already said that what he did on TV was a mistake. People want to still put him to the coals for that. Still putting him to the freaking ringer for that. Meanwhile, other guys will sit out a whole season before they play for a team. I want out of my contract. LeBron never does that. Never does that. Anyway, 75-53. Good steal by Robinson. Dumps it to Randall, who gets fouled. Going to the foul line right now. 7:53 left in the third quarter. Knicks up 75-53. Randall going to shoot 2. I think I'm caught up on the chat here. I am caught up on the chat. So, guys, like I said, Sunday, doubleheader day. I'm doing the Bills at 1, Giants at 4:30. Saturday, I'm trying to do the 49ers Saturday at 4:30. Tomorrow night, Rangers, Dallas Stars, 7 p.m. Eastern United States time, right here. And Friday is the Knicks again. I think it's 7 or 7:30, one of the two. Friday is the Knicks, and then Saturday is the 49ers at 4:30. I'm really trying to do that one. And Sunday's a doubleheader. Monday, Cowboys, Bucks. I want to do that game, but I'm not going to be here Monday night. I can't do that game. I can't do the Bucks Cowboys. I wanted to do that game. But go Bucks, right? The last thing the Cowboys and their fans wanted to see was Tom Brady and the Buccaneers again, who've always been a thorn in their side. Records are out the window once you get there. Come on, Brunson. Grimes all day for 3. That's all day. All day. Come on, get that in. Loose ball foul, but in favor of the Knicks. Loose ball foul in favor of the Knicks. All right, let's go. Let's go. Gunner, rings are a team achievement. Amen. If rings were what mattered, then Trent Dilfer is better than Dan Marino. Thank you. And Jim Kelly. Thank you, Gunner, because we just were talking about that earlier. Dan Marino, Jim Kelly, Henrik Lundqvist, old-time goalie Eddie Jockerman. Like, these are guys that you can't say, like, when I say Lundqvist, Mike Richter is a legendary Rangers goalie. He has a ring. I would take Henrik Lundqvist over Mike Richter, and I wouldn't think twice about it. Wouldn't. But I can't argue Lundqvist and the Martin Brodeur, Patrick Waugh, who, by the way, I would take either one of those two over Lundqvist. I would. Period. I would. But I think Lundqvist can be in the argument, but he can't because he doesn't have any rings. Oh, he lost in the finals. Yeah, they lost 4-1 to the Kings, but the game, the series ending 4-1 doesn't tell the whole story. The games, a lot of them went to overtime. Lundqvist out-saved Jonathan Quick. He faced more shots than Quick. It's just, the ring thing is just weird to me. Like, the same people that live on the ring thing back off, like, because if you're really counting rings, then Horace Grant is better than Jordan and LeBron and anybody else outside of Bill, outside of Bill Russell. Thank you. Oh my gosh, man, where's my brain today? So anyway, Bill Russell has 11, so he's better than everybody. Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw is as good as Joe Montana because they both have 4, right? Troy Aikman has 3, so he's better than anybody else. Troy Aikman's got to be better than anybody else that has a ring because he has 3, right? So let's keep it going. Bradshaw is Joe Montana's equal. Does that sound right? Bradshaw and Joe Montana, they're in the same breath, right? They both have 4 rings, so they got to be equals. I mean, the conversation go on and on. Go on and on. Anybody else new in the basement? Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Keep the basement rolling. Bruin agrees. Manav, it's the media who keeps bringing up the rings thing. Yeah, because everybody wants KD to be better than LeBron also, but he has less rings. But they'll have an excuse for that. It's weird. KD's a better shooter than LeBron all day. Would you take him over LeBron? No way. No way. Take LeBron off some of those Cleveland teams with J.R. Smith or the early ones. You stick KD on those. Those guys going to the finals? No. And I like KD, but he's not LeBron. Mitchell Robinson bringing that 80-56 Knicks. 80-56. They're up by freaking 24 points. The Pacers are playing really poorly. I cannot see the Knicks. It's one thing to give up a 17-point lead to the Bucks. A whole nother talk show. We give up a 20, now 21-point lead to the Pacers, who are missing players on top of that. All right. The Pacers are above 500. It's 6th seed. We're 7th. So like they're equal to us, man. But give me a break here, guys. Come on. Manav, it's the media. I just read that. See that, guys? I'm multitasking. My chat froze on my laptop. I don't know why, but I got it over here. So we're good. And I hardly ever use this one. Gunnar, imagine Dan Marino in today's end. Oh my gosh, come on. He was throwing for 5,000 yards back when you could take receivers' heads off and quarterbacks could actually be touched. Yeah. Yeah, famous one, man. If you ever Jim Kelly has talked about it a couple of times. Yeah, with the Joe Klecko. It's a famous one. You got to look it up. If you could see Joe Klecko's hit on Jim Kelly, who talked about how they kept getting the Jets to jump off sides back when the Jets had that great sack exchange. You know, Klecko, Gastineau, Lyons, Abdul Salam, those guys. Joe Klecko kept jumping off sides that whole game, and he just decided he got tired of it. And when they were doing the extra counts on the line of scrimmage, Joe Klecko jumped off sides again, but he kept coming. And he just came through the line and put his elbow right under Kelly's jaw, and he actually backs up and rolls over. You know what? It was the same penalty, you know, whatever it was back then for offsides, 5 yards. There was no flags. There was no roughing the passer. There was none of that. Now, I know a lot of guys want that out of the game. I get that, but I'm just saying, your point, Gunner, is exactly right. To throw for that amount of yards under that amount of pressure, which the quarterbacks today, yes, they get hit around a little bit. Mike White, as we saw. But you don't get that all the time. If Mike White was a big name, that would have been a flag, and I still don't think it should have been a flag. It should not have been a flag. It was a perfect call. Milano hit White right as he was throwing the ball. He folded him like a lawn chair. It was a heavy, heavy hit. But that's the type of hits that were legal if you were Joe Montana back then. Remember, Montana got knocked unconscious by Jim Burt in the playoffs. They just had to bring in the backup, which I believe was Jeff Kemp at the time. Leonard Marshall made Joe Montana's disc slip in his back in another playoff game 2 years later. No flags, no fines, no penalties. But we didn't have fantasy sports back then. We didn't have DraftKings back then. We didn't have all these betting lines back then, which do factor in. So the NFL and the other sports have to protect these players because of fantasy and money. And that player's in my league and I have him on DraftKings today and whatever else. Trust me, the players are protected for that reason as well. If Mike White had been Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, forget it. Milano would have been thrown out of the game. I promise you. And I don't think he should have been. I think that the hit was legal no matter what. See what I mean by this stuff? 84-62. Knicks are rolling. 5:37 left in the third quarter. They just hit a three. 84-65 now. The Knicks are up by 19. Listen, guys, I want the Knicks to continue to be up by a lot when we go into the fourth quarter. Am I still slightly nervous that we could blow this game? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Right, Raleigh? You still in here, Raleigh? You feel confident the Knicks are going to completely win this game? Up by 19? They should. We've been up by double digits for most of the game now. Randall for three, forced, of course. Forced the three, of course, and missed it. Chargers, Jags. Hold on a second. Play defense. Oh, that was a charge. What? Wait a minute. Oh, I'll take that back. Brunson wasn't fully set. He was still moving. He wasn't fully set. Gunner, I think Jags win that game. Chargers are very overrated. And plus the Chargers are Jets West. They're Jets West. They do the same thing the New York Jets do. It's true. They get good teams together and then they find ways to lose. The Jets West, and then they'll go through a few years of being bad. You got Justin Herbert, man. How do the Dolphin fans feel? They could have had Herbert. Not that two is bad. I'm just saying. That's a tough one. Chargers, Jags, Zix. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. But I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to go Chargers in that one anyway. Because the Jaguars could fall off pretty easily. Gunner, don't forget about Ryan Miller. Yeah, Ryan Miller was a legend. Legend goalie for the Sabres. Definitely. But Gunner, would you take Ryan Miller over Dominic Hasek? See, when I talk about Lundqvist as the Rangers goalie, Mike Richter, who's back there on that wall, Mike Richter, he was one of my favorite Ranger goalies until Henrik Lundqvist came around. There's no Ranger goalie I would take over Henrik Lundqvist, including we had a guy named John Van Beesbrook back in the day. 86-68, Mitchell Robinson with a great steal, 3:53 left in the third quarter and counting. The Knicks are rolling right now. Brunson just missed a layup. These are little things that make me nervous. See, now it's 86-70. Isn't it funny that I'm nervous with a 16-point lead? But we get up by 24. I think the Knicks got this game in control. Ryan Miller, I loved. Absolutely, man. Great goalie. Dominic Hasek was the best goalie in Buffalo Sabres history. Surprised they never won a ring there with Hasek in that. Now it's 86-72. See what I mean? The Knicks were up by 24. Now we're up by 14. See how quickly that happens? That's why I keep holding off saying the Knicks have this game. I will never say that. Manav. Hey, Johnny, remember when Jason Alexander George got Manav, that's a good one. Yes, I do. Rugs are the worst. We talk about comb-overs. Comb-overs is like, why do you take your hair and do this? And comb it over. So your hair looks like this. But a rug, you ever see guys, especially older men, they'll have like my white hair here. They'll have except they have no hair here. They'll have a ring of silverly white hair here. And then they take a black hair rug and slap it on top and don't even brush it in. So the back of it looks like this. It's like standing out. The back of it looks, and the hair standing out. They don't even brush it in, and it's like a pure black hair on top and white hair on the sides and back because they got the toilet seat. You ever see the old men that have no hair in the middle, and they have the hair like this? Growing up, we called that the toilet seat. You had the toilet seat hair because there was no hair in the middle, but you had the seat. You had the seat going around the rest, right? So that's what we called it growing up. Tim Dean, another Celtic accounted for. Tim Dean, another Australian accounted for in the basement. What's going on, Tim? Good day back to you. How's things going, Bruin? Hell yeah. Troubatrain, remember when Chuck Frank Gifford. That was a legal hit back then. Hell yeah. It was a legal hit. Trouba, that was a good one. Chuck Bednarik killed Gifford. Could you imagine that kind of hit happening today? Trouba, imagine Dick Butkus, Lawrence Taylor, anybody, take your pick on the early 80s Raiders team, from Lyle Alzado to Jack Tatum to Mike Haynes to Ted Hendricks, the Mad Stork. Take any one of those guys from the 85 Bears, Steve McMichael, Dan Hampton, Richard Dent, Otis Nixon, Mike Singletary, I already said his name, Wilbur Marshall. Take any one of these guys. and put them in the NFL today, they'd all be fined and thrown in prison. My gosh. Turbo, another cellar dweller accounted for. Turbo in the basement. What's going on, brother? What is going on, Turbo? Good to see you, man. Living the West Coast life, so it's only 6:15 out there where you are. Well, right here, Barry, Knicks meltdown. Oh, don't say it. Don't say it, Barry. I'm already thinking it. I don't know where my Knicks buddy Raleigh went, but we're both always nervous about Knicks meltdowns. And here we go, 86-73. See how that works? See how that works? We were just up by 24 a few minutes ago, and now it's 13. 13 with 3:19 left in the third. Maybe it'll be under 10. Maybe it'll be a single-digit lead when we enter the fourth quarter. I could totally see that. Brunson bringing it up. I haven't seen Jericho Sims at all play. Is he a healthy scratch today? I haven't seen Jericho at all. Maybe because they're playing Toppin. Randall with the layup. 88-73. Well, kind of. More of a mid-ranger. I said layup. More of a mid-ranger. 88-73. Back to a 15-point lead. Hold on. Pacers driving the lane. Block. Good block by Hartenstein of all people. You guys know he's one of my favorite Knicks. Not. Remember that word? Let's go quick. Oh, that's a foul. All right, let's see. Turbo, here are my picks for this weekend. Oh, here we go with the picks. Jaguars, you're taking them over the Chargers too, huh? That's a tough game to call. I'm going to go with the Chargers. Gunner is with you on that one, Turbo, with the Jaguars. I'm going to go with the Chargers there. Bills, I think everybody agrees the Bills are going to smash out the Dolphins. Even if Tua was playing, I'd still pick the Bills. Ravens, if Lamar plays. Okay, I was about to say. If Lamar plays, Ravens, okay. NFC, Cowgirls, I'm going Buccaneers there, Turbo. I'm going Bucks over the Cowboys. I am going Bucks over the Cowboys. Vikings, I'm going Giants. Watch out, Turbo. I'm going Giants in that one. Seahawks, I agree with you there. We'll see if it's going to be fun this weekend. Oh, yeah, I'll be doing a lot of games, man. We're doing a lot of games. A lot of games this weekend. Barry, Seinfeld is the best. G-Bone Costanza is the best character on that show. And I always love, I'll always call him Arthur from King of Queens, but Jerry Stiller on there too, man. Just incredible. Incredible. Gotta love it, man. Bruin, I'm surprised those early 90s Sabres didn't win a cup. I know. You had a great team. Those early 90s Sabres, man. Just another one, just surprising. Tim got a week off, which is good because I get to watch Brady put on a show live Tuesday morning. There you go. I know I wanted to live stream that game. I'm not going to be around Monday night. I just can't. I don't have time to do the game. The Bucks Cowboys. I thought that was going to be a Sunday night game. I had no idea they scheduled that for another Monday nighter. Now I forgot they had the extra team in this year in the playoffs, so that actually makes sense now. But I won't be around Monday to do it. I'll be around, but I don't have enough time. I got too many things going on Mondays, man. Mondays are tough for me. So I won't be able to do that Cowboys-Bucks game. I wanted to. I was hoping that was going to be a Sunday night. I thought we were going to have a triple header in the basement. But it will be a double header Sunday. Bills and then Giant game. Tim, leaving off with you. Trying to get this chat. My laptop froze, and I don't know why. But it's okay because I got it. I had the backup set up here, man. I had the backup set up on this one, which I had never used. I never used the chat on this side, man, but now I am. To hell with it. I don't care. As long as it keeps working over here, we're good. Anyway, where did I leave off? Bruin, I'm surprised those early 90s. I read that. Tim Dean, chilling, got a week off, which is good because I just read that. Trouba Train, here's a goalie for Roji Vachon. Bruins. That's a Bruins goalie right there. Wow, that's a great goalie. Trouba, I just mentioned the Bees, man. My honorary Ranger goalie, honorary. Beezer. John Van Beesbrook, man, honorary member of my favorite goalies, man. I wouldn't take him over Lundqvist. I wouldn't take him over Richter. But I love John Van Beesbrook, and big ups to the Bees are going to the Panthers, taking them to the finals, their first one ever, even though they got swept by the Colorado Avalanche. Patrick Waugh, Claude Lemieux, Adam Foote, Peter Forsberg, Joe Sakic. You aren't beating that team with the team that the Panthers came in with. But still in all, big ups to the Bees, man. Big ups to the Bees for even getting to the finals, man. So I always have a special place in my heart for Van Beesbrook on my Rangers goalie list, man. I do. Knicks up 90-76, 2 minutes left in the third. Pacers just took the ball back and going for three-pointer there. He missed. Thank goodness. Hartenstein with the rebound. Knicks bringing it back up, maintaining a 14-point lead. Just went under 2 minutes. Manav eating chicken hot dogs for dinner tonight, Johnny. I'm still here. Chicken hot dogs. You like turkey, spaghetti, and chicken hot dogs. Good for you, Manav. That sounds pretty good. I haven't eaten yet. I'll eat whatever's Rock has for me in the upstairs when I'm done with the game. Minute 33 left in the third. It's now 90-78. Knicks up by 12. See? 24 points down to 12. Just a few minutes ago, we're up by 24. Now we're down to 12 because the Knicks will not let their fans breathe in the fourth quarter. They can't just have a Grimes for three. Hit that. Boom. I'm loving this Quentin Grimes kid, man. This kid is playing. This kid is playing this year. He's 3 of 6 from three-point lands, got 13 points. Missed the three. Knicks get the ball back. Good. Who we up next? Gunner, Brian Dawkins. Oh, Brian Dawkins. That was a great safety for the Eagles. Would be ejected every game with the hits he made. That hit on Reggie Bush. Oh, you remember that hit? Oh, my gosh. Grimes again for three. Oh, he missed it. He missed that one. Knicks still up 73-78. 40 seconds left in the third. Brian Dawkins, man, that was another heavy-hitting safety, man, along with Steve Atwater, Ronnie Lott, Ed Reed. These guys are monsters, man. Brian Dawkins, my gosh, that hit on Reggie Bush, man, he'd be fine. Everybody be talking about the wrongness of it nowadays. You know how it goes. You know how it goes, Gunner. Barry, are the Knicks more popular than the Nets in New York? They'll always be more popular than the Nets. You know what, Barry? It's kind of like the Mets and the Yankees. Look, in New York, it generally goes this way. I'm off by one team, but it generally goes this way. If you're a Knicks fan, then you're generally a Giants, a Rangers, and a Yankees fan. If you're a Nets fan, you're generally Jets, Mets, Islanders. Me, I'm Rangers, Knicks, Yankees, Jets. So I'm off by one team. As a Jet fan, I shouldn't be that way. Although the Giants are my second favorite team, the Mets are my second favorite team because the teams have nothing to do with each other. But the Nets will never be more popular than the Knicks. All these stars, all these newfound Nets fans, and not for nothing. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. And I know Trouba Train is in here with me. Another New Yorker. Hold on, guys. 93-81, 18 seconds. Quickly just threw it up there, but he got fouled. 13.6 seconds left in the third. Knicks up by 12. Quickly going to the line for two. Back to this. Trouba Train. Michael, he'll know. He's a New Yorker. I never knew anybody growing up. I knew diehard Yankees, Mets, Rangers, Knicks, Islanders, Mets. There's one. Well, they were the New Jersey Nets then. I even knew diehard New Jersey Devil fans. I never, growing up, knew a diehard Nets fan. Never. The Nets now, all these new... I've always been a Nets fan. Once they got Kyrie and KD, and even when they had Harden at the time. All these Net fans. I've always been a Net fan. Always, man. When? Michael, Trouba, do you remember any diehard Nets fans growing up? And you're only a little bit older than myself. I doubt it. Even when Jason Kidd and Kerry Kittles, right? Kmart. These guys went to the finals. Vince Carter. Okay, the Nets are in the finals. All right, hopefully, we'll see if they win. But if they don't, nobody cared. Nobody cared. That's why I always say KD cannot handle pressure. Why do I say that? Because he didn't choose the Knicks. He didn't choose the team that if you can't carry the team, you're going to get crapped on by the media and the fans. Choosing the Nets is like, okay, well, if you don't win there, it's not as big a deal. I'm being dead serious, man. And the pressure, KD couldn't beat the Warriors, so he joined them. If KD didn't, yes, he won the MVP in 2 finals, but let's say KD was off. There's other players that can make the same shots he's making. The Nets, you went over and took over the Knicks, be a whole lot more pressure than taking over on the Nets. A lot more pressure. A lot more pressure. If you go as a star pitcher on the Yankees, a lot more pressure than the Mets. Eli Manning got more pressure to pick it up on the Giants than he would have on the Jets. Can you imagine if Zach Wilson was doing this on the Giants? He'd be murdered. He'd be murdered worse in the media. It's like the Jets, Mets, Nets, and Islanders are all the younger brother teams. They're the younger brother teams. They get more leniency, believe it or not, more leniency than if they're on the big brother teams. Trust and believe, Barry. That's how it goes. Turbo, I'm doing okay. You gonna? Bills are going to slaughter the Dolphins this weekend. They sure are. They're going to murder them. I'm going to do the game. Dolphins have 0 chance. I agree. They had a chance with Tua, and I still think they wouldn't have beaten them with Tua. We're going into the 4th quarter right now, guys. The Knicks are still in a double-digit lead. They better hold on to that for the rest of the game. Barry, Frank Costanza's funniest moments when he talks about stopping short to cop. Oh, boy. Remember, he has a lot of funny moments. Some of them I won't even mention on here, but yeah, he does. I always liked it when he argued with George Steinbrenner, who was Larry David, right? That was always hilarious. Gunner, San Fran, I agree with you there, Gunner. 49ers are winning that. Jags, I told you I'm going with the Chargers, so we disagree there. Bills, agreed. Giants, agreed. Ravens, if Lamar plays, agreed. And Tampa. Gunner, I agree with all of you except for the Jags. I'm going with the Chargers in that one, Gunner. But other than that, I agree with the rest of you on that. Truba, you played golf with the Bees, man. Oh, I'm jealous, Truba. I'm jealous, man. He's my honorary favorite goalie, man. Honorary mention on the Rangers goalie list. Beezer was incredible, man. Love the Bees. I think Bob Freeze backed him up. Did he not, Truba? I think Bob Freeze or Mike Dunham backed up. No, Mike Dunham came after Beezer, right? Mike Dunham. Bob Freeze, I think, was Beezer's backup back then. There's a lot of bees and freeze and a lot of rhyming going on there. Anyway, Turbo, what games are you going to host, Johnny? I'm going to tell you right now the rest of the week's schedule. Rangers, Dallas Stars, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Friday, Knicks, 7:30, or I'm going to check right now while we're on it. The Knicks, I'm doing Friday at 7 o'clock. They're playing the Wizards. Saturday, San Francisco 49ers, 4:30. I'm doing that game. Sunday, Bills, 1 o'clock. Sunday, Giants, 4:30. Doubleheader in the basement. Monday, I'm doing too many things Monday afternoon and night that I'm not going to have time to do the Bucks Cowboys game. I really wanted to do that one, guys. I can't do that one. Sorry, I can't do that one. But that's the schedule for the rest of the weekend, guys. Get in there, Barrett. Get in there. Out of bounds. Man, 95-83. Knicks up by 12 points. 4th quarter underway. Turbo. So those are games I'm doing. So I'll be busy right through Sunday in the basement live streaming. Everybody's getting on Manav about the chicken hot dogs. Truba and Barry. Chicken hot dogs. What brand is it, by the way, Manav? What brand are the chicken hot dogs? Out of curiosity, what brand are they? Turbo, chicken and hot dogs, too much. Truba, when the Nets were in the ABA, I loved them. Oh, the ABA. That's when they had Dr. J on the Nets in the ABA. Yeah, they had Dr. J. The Spurs were in the ABA. Oh, my gosh, I remember them. The ABA. Yep, Barry Malconey, Paul, Dr. J. That's right, brother. That's right. What a team that Nets team had. Was Wilt on that team, Truba? Wilt Chamberlain? Was he on that Nets team in the ABA? I'm totally reaching here, man. Totally reaching, but I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. Barry, I've never been to New York City, but I've heard it's like 10 times as big as Chicago. I'd love to go cycling in NYC. It is. I truck the country, Barry. I was a cross-country trucker for a long time. And Chicago is a fascinating city. But yeah, New York City, it really is a lot big. It's hard to believe, right? But it's a lot bigger than Chicago, yes. Barry, again, I hope the 49ers win the Super Bowl with Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy at quarterback. Boy, would that be a big slap in the face, too, to Zach Wilson, huh? As bad as Zach is, and see Mr. Irrelevant doing everything he's done. He's number one in a lot of quarterback categories since he came in, which was what, like week 14? Around there. Come on, RJ, hit that. Hit that. Come on. The Knicks are only up by 10. Look at the lead going away. Look at the lead going away. Typical Knicks. What did I tell you when they had that 24-point lead? I refuse to say the Knicks had this game in the bag. I refuse to say it. I knew it. Now we're only up by 8. See that? Now we're only up by 8. And the Pacers are missing players. My goodness, man. Come on. Come on. Barrett misses. Mitchell with the good rebound. Mitchell putting it up. He misses. The Pacers get the ball back. Look at the Knicks falling apart right in front of us. Right in front of us, falling apart. All day for a three-pointer. Nope, defense good. Oh, he airmailed it. But the Pacers get the ball back, lay it in. Now the Knicks are down. The Knicks are only up by 6 points. What a meltdown by this team. 6 points. We're just up by 24. What a joke. Where's Raleigh? Where's Raleigh? He probably bailed, man. Raleigh, come back. We were up by double-digit points, mainly from halfway, the second half of the first quarter, all of the second quarter, all of the third quarter, we're up by double digits. And I mean 15, 18, 21, 24 double digits, not 10. Like real, up there double digits. And here it is. What we've been saying, what I've been saying too. What? I am not comfortable with the Knicks with a 24-point lead. Been saying it. And now they're up by 6 with a lot of time left in the game. Manav, Lamar Jackson is not playing this weekend. Well, if he's not playing, they're not winning. True, but no. Yeah, no, you never knew any diehard Nets fans, right? None. I didn't either. I knew a diehard everything, right down to the Devils. And I grew up on Long Island, right down to the Devils. I knew people that loved the Devils. Never knew any Nets fans. But now there's stars at the Nets games, sitting courtside and all that. Watch when KD, Kyrie, and these guys are off the Nets. When the Nets go back to reality, watch how many stars are at these games. They'll never be the Knicks. They'll never be the Knicks. They just won't be. Just the way it is. The Jets could win Super Bowls. Let's say the Jets win a couple Super Bowls before the Giants do. I'm talking about right now. Let's just say they do. The Giants will still be New York, not the Jets. The Giants will still be the team, not the Jets. It's the way it is. And I'm a Jet fan. I'm telling you, it's the way it is. Tim, I didn't know chicken dogs were a thing. Would you like fries? Chicken fry. Hey, Tim, we have chicken fries over here too. That's a true story. Truba, Artis Gilmore with the Kentucky Colonels. You're pulling out some names now, Truba. Pulling out some names. Manav, yes. Manav loves his turkey spaghetti and his chicken dogs. Bruin, it'd be a great story, too. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt it would. Wow. Barry, this is hard to believe that New York City is bigger than Chicago because Chicago is huge compared to cities I've worked in like Cleveland, Indianapolis, and Minneapolis. Would love to visit NYC. Los Angeles is another big city, but it's not as big, man. A big part of my run was LA. I would do Dodge City, Kansas from the meat plants. Not slaughterhouses anymore. They're not slaughterhouses, even though they are. They're not called that anymore. They're now meat plants. Meat plants. Same stuff happens, just a different name. Sounds better. Meat plant, not slaughterhouse. It's the same thing, and it smells the same. Trust and believe, when you're waiting for your load to be ready, it smells the same as when it was called a slaughterhouse. So anyway, here we go. He hit a three-pointer. The Knicks are only up by 3. Look at that meltdown. What a meltdown. Watch the Knicks lose this game. Watch them lose this game. 11-0 run in the last 2:40. Quickly for three. You better hit that. He did. Thank goodness. They were on 11-0 lead. 11-0 run, the Pacers, in the last 3 minutes. 3 basketball minutes. How humiliating. The Knicks just can't put a team away. My bad on the paragraph. Oh, don't worry about it, Barry. Barry, I have other regular cellar dwellers, and I mean OG cellar dwellers, meaning when you hear me call somebody an OG cellar dweller, they've been with me from the beginning. They've been with me long, long time. And I've only been on a little over a year. My channel says since 2011, but I only started really uploading or doing anything October of 21, the very end of October 21. So anyway, Barry, I have a couple of guys that give me paragraphs every time, and everybody knows who they are. Gerdini, great OG cellar dweller, brings a lot of good stuff, a lot of live chat, a lot of debate. He gives me novels to read, Barry. So you giving me a paragraph is nothing. I get a lot. Hit that three, and he airmailed it. Good rebound by Quickly. Oh, it's a shot clock violation. Knicks up by 6, 8:17 left in the game. Don't worry about it, Barry. I get plenty. Tim, Brady winning his 8th would be better story. I've got 200 on it. Wow. Boy, Patriot fans would be pissed if Brady won again. Think about it. Think about if anybody's new in the base, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Knicks are only up by 4. Man, we were BSing for a while. I really thought the Knicks, well, I shouldn't even say it. I never thought the Knicks had this in their bag, but I mean, man, this is bad. They better win this game. Randall for 3. Boom, hit it. 101-94. Knicks up by 7. Knicks up by 7. Better build this lead again. Pacers going for 3. Missed it. Get the rebound. Out of bounds on the Knicks, maybe. Oh, no. Knicks ball. The Pacers shouldn't have touched it. He touched it. So it goes back to the Knicks. Kind of like a Leon Lett move. Leon Lett, don't touch it. Anyway, yeah, Brady, how pissed would the Patriot fans be, Tim, if the Brady were to win the Super Bowl again? The Patriots, since Brady's been, the 3 seasons Brady's been gone, the Patriots have missed the playoffs 2 out of those 3, and the 1 year they made it, what happened? Got their doors blown off by the Bills, who, by the way, I think the Patriots are 1-7 against Buffalo since Brady left. The Patriots, like, who won that divorce? Brady, not Belichick. Brady won that divorce. Belichick, you can call him the GOAT the whole way, the whole 9. I get it. Belichick's definitely one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. You can argue it. But wow. They haven't even made the playoffs 2 of the 3 years he's been gone and haven't won a playoff game since. If Brady wins the Super Bowl this year, which would be unbelievable because he doesn't have the team that he's had, boy, would Patriot fans would go through the ceiling. Bad pass by Randall, stolen. And here the Knicks only up. They were up by 9. Now we're only up by 7. Tim, we have chicken salt. Wow. True, but New York City is bigger by population. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. 10 times. That's what I thought Tim was. Barry was referring to population. 10 times bigger. 10 times bigger by population. Yeah. So, where am I at? Manav. India has a big population in the world. Trooper train. Oh yeah, India is. Whew, woo. Trooper, 85 million to 2.6 million. Yeah. Yep. I didn't know the numbers, but I know it was way bigger than Chicago because I've been to both cities in the truck. Gunner, I don't like big cities and have no plans on going to visit them. I love my small towns like where I live. Reason I hate New York City is that people think it's the only city in New York State. That's funny that you say that, Gunner. It's funny you say that. We're at commercial right now, guys. Knicks up by 7. Because a lot of people, when I lived in Florida for a little while, because of my trucking career, I told you guys I've been around a little bit, lived in Florida. That's why the Lightning are my second favorite team. Been to tons of Lightning games, and they grew on me over the years. We were there for 12 years. I was in Tampa for 12 years. So the Lightning had just gotten Stamkos and Victor Hedman, and they weren't very good when I was down there. They were after Tortorella, after Barry Melrose. Oh, what a disaster. Anyway, so a lot of people down in Florida, a lot of people in Texas when I was there doing the oil fields, driving tankers in the oil fields in South Texas. A lot of people think that had never been to New York. They think New York State is like Manhattan. Like you said, Gunnar, a lot of people think that New York as a whole looks like Manhattan. Just like the people that have never been to Florida think that all of Florida is just beaches. It's not even close. New York State is a lot of country, a lot of wide open land and small towns. The boroughs is like this compared to all the state. It's crazy. True. Where am I at? I left off at Gunner. True, but China has the largest population by a huge margin. Bruin, as long as it's readable. As long as what's readable? I missed it. Bruin, as long as it's readable. That one went over my head, Bruin. I don't know if I asked you something or something was said. That one went shoo, right over my head. Manav, yeah, that's so true, buddy, because people have more babies in China. Surprisingly, only 100 million more than India. Barry, I meant not the population so much, but like the skyscrapers and stuff, because Chicago's hands down the biggest city skyscrapers-wise, what I've been to, and know that New York City dwarfs Chicago is wild. Yeah, I was talking about population, just like Truba. That's what I was saying. I thought it was like 10 times bigger also. I mean, I guess not 10 times bigger, but it's bigger by a lot. It was just crazy, but it's true. And I was referring to population. I didn't, yeah, that's what I was referring to. And Truba nailed it home. All right, Knicks up 105-96, 6 minutes left in the game. Knicks have the ball, up by 9. Let's go up by double digits again, guys. Let's slow this thing down. Brunson slowing it down. Use the shot clock. Let's go. Driving the lane. Blocked. Brunson got blocked. Oh, no, don't hit that 3. He missed it. Good. Randall with the board. Good. Was safe. Bruin, wouldn't mind seeing Brady win number 8 just for that. Me too. Bruin, isn't it funny how Bills fans, Jet fans, we all, Randall for 3. Missed it. Get the board. Get the board. Good. Right back to Brunson. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:15 left in the game. Knicks still up by 9. Let's get it up by 11. Shot clock running down. Bring it home, Mitchell. Mitchell's fouled. Mitchell's fouled. Bruin, isn't it funny how Jet fans, Bills fans, just to rub it in the Patriots' face, wouldn't it be great? I pull for Brady now. I pull for him. I want him to keep winning because it just makes the Patriots move, letting him go even worse. Even worse. I love it. Love it. Never thought I'd be pulling for Brady ever, but I'm pulling for him now. And just for that reason, Bruin. So I'm with you on that. With you on that. But I'm going for the Giants the rest of the way. And Bills AFC all day. So let's do it, guys. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. If you're new to the basement, Knicks are up 106-96. Mitchell Robinson at the line. 5:07 left in the fourth quarter. Knicks have to bring this home after blowing that game the other night and blowing Brunson's 44-point lead. And I take that back. Mitchell missed that free throw. Please don't miss the second one. He's not the greatest shooter or free throw shooter in the world, man. I love Mitchell Robinson. He's an old school center. He missed both. He missed both. The Knicks have had 3 opportunities, 3 different possessions to take this game up by 11 or more, and we've blown all of them. So that means they want the game to be close at the end because they never want to give us fans a breather. So now the Pacers scored. Now it's 105-98, up by 7. We could have been up by like 13 or 15 again, but no, the Knicks don't want the fans to have a breather. Tim, I don't rate coaches. Most people could do it. I rate players. We rate players too, but coaching does have some things to do with it. RJ missed the 3. Here we go. Here go the Knicks and their disappearing act that they do during games. They don't score anything. Now here go the Pacers for 3, and they missed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, man. Knicks trying to blow this game, but the Pacers are saying, no, don't. We won't let you blow the game. Thankfully, the Pacers don't want this game either. Neither team wants this game right now. Neither team wants this game right now. Hit that, RJ. Come on. Man, he missed another. We've had 105 forever. We've had 105 forever. Here go the Pacers. Oh, good block by Mitchell. Good block, Robinson. Good block. That was a clean block. That was clean. The Knicks have had 105 points. It feels like forever, man. They don't want to score. Boy, oh boy, man. The Pacers had 96 points, had 3 or 4 possessions in a row, and the Pacers did not score. What did the Knicks do? Take advantage? Nah, we don't want to take advantage. It's like both teams now in this last 5 minutes, in this, oh, basically the last quarter, it seems like neither team wants to win. It seems like that because the Pacers are like, here, we just missed again. And the Knicks are like, nah, we don't want it. The Pacers, oh, we missed again. The Knicks are like, nah, we don't want to take advantage. Nah, 4 times it's happened. Barry, what if Gronk comes back in the playoffs? That'd be, if it was allowable, that'd be a Gronk thing to do. Oh my gosh. Gotta love Gronk though, man. I love it too that he left too and got another ring. It just rubs it in the Patriots' face. It's got to be great. And they didn't make the playoffs again. I predicted they would finish in last behind the Jets. I was off by 1 game. I didn't account for our quarterback being that bad. Think about how great Garrett Wilson, by the way, wide receiver for the Jets, just briefly while we have a break here. Think about how great, 1,000 yards receiving in his rookie year with 3 different quarterbacks. Three different quarterbacks. He got over 1,000 yards. Who does that? Zach Wilson, Mike effing White, and Joe Flacco. Technically, he played with 4 if you want to count Chris Streveler in the Jaguar game, our practice squad quarterback who was activated for that game because Zach was that bad. Think about how, hold on. Pacers got the ball going up. Good block again by Mitchell. Good block again. Mitchell Robinson, good block again. Oh, goaltending. They're calling it goaltending? Come on, they did. Knicks up by 5, 3:45 left in the game. Come on, Brunson. Don't blow this game, guys. Come on. Tim, what do we have? Only 20. We have 25 million in the whole country. In Australia? Wow. Look at the Knicks, still with 105. Can anybody score? Can anybody quickly up for 3? He misses. Nobody on the Knicks wants to score. We've been sitting on 105. Well, there it is. 0 field goals for the Knicks in the last 3:05 and counting. Pacers hit a 3. The Knicks are only up by 2. The Knicks have no field goals in the last 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes now. Almost 4 minutes now. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. I thought Tom Thibodeau was a defensive coach. What's going on with these meltdowns? It's one thing to melt down against the Bucks up by 17 in the 3rd quarter. That's believable. But the Pacers, they have guys missing. We're blowing 24-point leads. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, we had a 24-point lead. We've been sitting on 105 points for over 4 minutes now. What a joke. They're going to lose this game. They'll lose this game. You watch. What a disgrace, man. Oh my gosh. Where am I at? Flex, just check the scores while waiting for lunch. Still winning, but lead has been cut down. Flex, lead has been cut away. You heard me what I just said, man. Flex, they're just blowing this game. Manab, please visit India soon, Truba Train. Visiting India soon. Boy, that's a trip, India. Man, Manab, what a country to visit, man. That'd be, wow. Barry, that's funny that people think New York City is how this, it's true. It's the same with Chicago because most things, all right, same thing, Barry. People think Illinois, they think Chicago. They don't know that a lot of it's farmland and wide open. They don't travel along like I-70. Go on I-70 through Illinois. I-70. what is it, I-55 and I-57, you start going up and get towards Chicago in that area, then you're talking. Go north on I-55, I-57, that'll take you right up in there. But other than that, where else? Oh, the Knicks scored! Hey, the Knicks scored a freaking field goal. Wow, 107-103. The Knicks scored. They don't ever want to give their fans a breather. That's why. They don't want any fans leaving the Garden, catching a train at Penn Station on the way home early. Good blocks again. No foul. Good, good, good. I'd love to go to, let's see. Hold on, RJ, come on. Brunson, hit that three. We need it. Yes. Yes. Knicks go back up by 7 with 2:19 left in the fourth quarter. 2:19 left in the game. The Knicks go back up by 7. Timeout. Somebody called a timeout. Probably the Pacers. I'm assuming. I don't know, but I'm assuming. Great block by Randall. Should have been a little over the top, but we'll take it. Bruin, I was indirectly respond. Oh, okay. You know me, Bruin. You're an OG cellar dweller. You know me, man. I talk, and in the middle of me answering something, I go off to the game. Then I'm over here yelling at something. Then I'm ready to put the chair through the wall. Then I come back, and I forget what the hell was going on in the chat. You guys know it. You're used to it. You love it. That's what it's all about, being in the basement. That's why things happen, because we're in the basement. Pereira, Anthony, another cellar dweller accounted for in the basement. Hi, Johnny. I didn't know that you're on. I'm watching the Hawks-Bucks game. It's okay, Anthony. Anthony, hit that bell notice. Hit the bell notice. You'll always know when I'm on. Hit the bell notice. By the way, guys, Brunson in the clutch this season. He has 85 points in the clutch, 55% field goals, 3-point, 50%. 82% on free throws. Brunson is killing it in the clutch. 85 points in the clutch. 55% from field. 50% from three-point land. 82 from the free throw line. Brunson, he just needs a complimentary player. RJ really needs to be that guy. And I am a Barrett fan. Three-pointer missed by the Pacers. Saved by the Pacers. Brunson fouled. Brunson just got elbowed in the face. That had to hurt. I know he just got elbowed right in the face. It's okay, Anthony. Welcome in. Please, guys, subscribe, bell notice, like button. Hit that like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 5,000 subs, because we're going to get there. Truba, Manav, I would love to go to India. Yeah, man. That sounds awesome, Manav. Barry, I don't think New York City's population would shock me as much, because Chicago is crammed with people everywhere. But yeah, that coupled with all the buildings would be cool to see. It's a great trip, Barry. If you ever want to go at a great time, go during Christmas time, man. What an incredible scene in New York City. Right after Thanksgiving into Christmas, man. Those are great times to go there. Great times. Go to a Knicks Rangers game. It's right there, Madison Square Garden, right in the heart of New York City. Penn Station, right below the Garden, man. You can go anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. Barry, if I ever visit New York City, what's the number one? Any one of them, Barry. Any one of them. Go to New York City, any pizza place. Any pizza place, and I'm not even kidding you, Barry. Any pizza place. That's great, man. Anyone. I tell you Geno's, but there's a ton of Geno's. They're all good. Come on. The Pacers just hit a 3. So now that, wait, hold on. Does it count? It counted. Knicks are up 112-108. 4-point game, minute 22 left. Barry, I miss watching Gronk and his Frankenstein physique dominating. You're not kidding, man. You're not kidding. Come on, Truba. You know it. Knicks are only up by 3 with a minute 22. Man, they just can't give us fans a break. Truba, 100%. And stolen. He just stole it from Brunson. Oh, he went out of bounds. He went out of bounds. Thank goodness. He stole it from Brunson, but went out of bounds. Oh, my gosh, man. Boy, these Knicks are really trying to blow this game. They are trying to blow this game. They're trying. Oh, man. Trouba, Bernard King. Trouba, man. Boy, Bernard King didn't get the injuries he got, man. Wow. Bernard King, speaking about warriors, Bernard King was a warrior, man. He was a warrior. I got to get, that's a jersey I would love to have, Michael. Bernard King. As a matter of fact, that's on my list. I just, once in a while, you can't get these things in your size, man. That's on the list, Bernard King. Charles Oakley, man. Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley is one of my favorite Knicks. Patrick Ewing, of course. Bernard King. Favorite Knicks. John Starks. You guys already know how I feel about John Starks. Talk about choke artist under pressure. Choke artist. Choke artist under pressure. Never John Starks fan. Never would touch his jersey, ever. I loved that when he went to the Bulls, he was getting booed by Chicago fans just for being on the Bulls. Anthony, score is level in this game. The game you're watching, yeah, the game here, the Knicks are imploding. Just absolutely imploding. And I saw somebody say that. Barry said it. Knicks are imploding. Yeah, dude. I mean, I have no answer. You guys heard me say when they're up by 24 points that the Knicks were going to give me not the great feeling to say, hey, the Knicks got this game. I would not say that. Remember, I said that. When they're up by 24, halfway through the third, I said, I'm not going to say the Knicks got this game in the bag. Because I knew it. I know my teams, man. I've seen this movie before. Tim, there's plenty of room here if anyone wants to come over. I live 20 kilometers from Pine Gap. It's a secret underground U.S. base. Wow. Wow. I guess it's not so secret anymore. I didn't even know that. But anyway, yeah, I'd love to come to Australia, and I'm trying to get there to go to some footy games, man. Trying to go to some footy games. I really want to go, and I want to go to some NRL games too, man. I want to go to both. There you go. Bruin said it best. Any non-chain pizza place. So, in other words, hold on, minute 14. In other words, Barry, if you come to New York City and you go down in Penn Station, Sbarro Pizza is not New York City pizza. Sbarro is chain. Oh, Brunson missed. Minute left. Knicks up by 3. Brunson missed a layup. Come on. Come on, Knicks. Why can't you give us fans a breather? You were dominating the whole game. Pacers shot a 3 and missed. RJ gets the rebound. Slowed his thing down. Used the shot clock or not. Grimes was wide open down there. Slow it down. 38 seconds. Randall trapped. Come on, we got 9 to shoot. You gotta get the basket. You don't even go ahead quickly. Grimes for 3. That's the nail. Yes. Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is a freaking phenomenal Knick. We're watching him grow right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. Knicks up by 6. I couldn't even do the math. Knicks up by 4. Knicks up by 4. 21 seconds left in the game. They fouled RJ. Yeah, the Pacers are going to start after fouling, I guess. Fouled RJ. 18.8 left in the game. Where am I at? Oh, yeah. Bruin, you are right. Any non-chain pizza place. Sbarro. Sbarro is not. That's all over Penn Station. It's not. New York City pizza. Anything that's non-chain, you will not go wrong, Barry. Yeah, you know what's funny, too? Trouba loved Willis Reed. Yo, Trouba. I have a Willis Reed jersey, Trouba. I have it. I think you've seen it. I've worn it before, but that's what I'm wearing Friday night, Willis Reed. Willis Reed, come on, man. Another warrior. Another warrior, Willis Reed. The ultimate warrior of the Knicks, Willis Reed, man. Tim, we have one AFL game here in Alice every year, usually Port Adelaide versus whoever. Okay. Melbourne, Flex, Melbourne, the sporting capital of the world, so they say. That's what I'm hearing and understanding since I've been doing a lot of AFL games, Flex, a lot of footy games, that Melbourne seems to be the place to be when it comes to this. All right, Pacers just scored. It's 117, 113. 11 seconds left. Knicks up by 4 points. I'll read some of these chats when this is over. That's the nail. 6 seconds left. Knicks up by 6 points. That's the nail. That's the nail. That's the nail. There's no Reggie Miller out there. Diehard Knicks fans know what I'm talking about. Knicks win. That should make us leapfrog the Pacers. That should put us in 6th overall in the East. The Knicks tried to blow this game, but you got to understand the Knicks didn't want to have us fans sit here, have a relaxing fourth quarter. No, we don't want that. So we got to blow 24-point lead and let them get within 3 points. Get within 3 points. But they held on and won, and that's all that's important. They held on and won. Let me get through a few of these guys and we're done because I'm doing the Rangers and Dallas Stars tomorrow night right here in the basement. Barry, I also prefer a thin crust pizza, which I heard New York's bread and butter. So you'd be in heaven. Barry, you got to get here. You got to check it out, man. You got to check it out. I never understood how chain restaurants, you live in New York City. How does Subway survive with the greatest heroes you can get right here in delis, in real delis in New York? How do you go to Subway? How do you go to Subway? You live in New York City. How do you go to Subway? And in Manhattan, you got such great delis, even across Long Island. Why would you ever go to Subway or Quiznos or any of that? Why would you go to Burger King, McDonald's when you get great burgers? Great burgers from the greatest restaurants right here in your face. How do these places survive? I just don't get it. How do you get a hero? I don't even call it a hero from Subway and you live in New York. How does that happen? How do those places survive? I don't get it. I just don't get it. How do you have Pizza Hut and Domino's surviving in New York City? How could that be? What justification do you have ordering freaking Domino's and you live in New York City? How do you justify that? Papa John's and all this garbage. That's garbage pizza. I don't understand how these places survive. How do you call yourself a New Yorker and you're going into freaking Pizza Hut? And you got the greatest pizza in the world right there. I don't understand. I never understand that. Never will. Barry, there's only one place here that I know thin crust exclusive, and it's called Vito and Knicks, and it's been here like 100 years, so it's good. It's been here a long time. You know it's good. Like when I lived in Florida and saw anything that said New York pizza, I said, the guy's name was wrong on the front of the store. It should be, couldn't make it in New York pizza. I couldn't make it in New York pizza. That's what it should say. Not New York pizza when you're in Florida. I couldn't make it in New York pizza. I couldn't make a pizza business in New York because that New York pizza in Florida is not New York pizza. It's not. Just giving you guys a heads up. It's not. Tim Dean, it is flex. If you're not into sport, you don't belong there. Belong where? Oh, in Melbourne. Yeah. That's what I'm learning with the AFL. My incredible journey in footy. I'm learning that, man. Melbourne is the place to be. Manav, good night, Johnny. See you tomorrow, Johnny. Saturday and Sunday, Knicks won. Manav, I'll be up. See you tomorrow. Rangers, I almost said Rangers, Knicks. Rangers, Dallas Stars, 7 p.m. Eastern United States time, right here in the basement. Go through a couple more of these, and I'm done. Flex, Victoria, the state Melbourne is in, has the most AFL team. Other states have 2 teams each. Yeah, Flex, believe it or not, I knew that. I knew that in my studying, in my learning. I knew that. That one I actually did know. I knew that Victoria, that Melbourne is in, has the most AFL teams. I didn't know that other states only have 2 teams each. That part I didn't know. The first part about Melbourne, I did know that part. Tim, I'm out of here, fellas. Enjoy your day, whatever you're doing. Well, I'm going to be eating dinner and then going to sleep, Tim. That's the excitement I have left for me tonight. Oh, and letting the basement mascot out, Rocco. Manav, good night, Tim. Night, Bruin. Night, night, night. Truba, don't go to Papa John. Of all places, don't go to Papa John's. Right. Bruin, exactly, Johnny. Yeah, how does those places survive, Bruin? I just don't know. We all can talk about it in Discord. Gunner, they tend to keep fast food. That's why they survive. Yeah, I know. What? McDonald's, I mean, I drove trucks. So I get the fast food part because a trucker, I got to pick up my food and go. I got to go. And usually on the road, you're not stopping at the greatest. You don't have parking a lot. Listen, I understand the fast food part, but I would never get freaking Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut when I live in freaking New York. You just don't do that. It's disrespectful to the great pizza that's around you. Like, come on, man. Sicilian pie, like you ain't getting that in freaking Domino. You're not getting it, not the way it should be. A Sicilian pie needs to be coming from a real pizzeria, period. I just read that. Anthony, Aussie pizza is different from USA pizza. Well, when I get to visit Australia, which Rock and I want to do, seriously want to do, go to a footy game, I'm going to try the pizza there, Anthony. I'm going to try it for sure. It's like places outside of Western New York calling their wings buffalo. Good point. Good point. Good point, Gunner. Gunner's standing up for his hometown. Gunner, I love it. Gunner's standing up for his hometown. Good stuff, brother. Truba, go to John's on Bleecker Street. Bleecker Street, down in the Wall Street district, down there in the financial district. Bleecker Street, sure. Voted best every year. There you go, Barry. There you go. There you go, Barry. John's on Bleecker Street. That's way down in the financial district, man. Bruin, night, guys. Night, Brew. We'll see you tomorrow night. Rangers. Flex, good night, basement. Johnny, talk to you all in the Discord. See you in the Discord. See you in the basement tomorrow as well, Flex. Manav, good night. Everybody's saying good night now. Good, because I'm about to say good night. Anthony, yes, we have 9 in Melbourne and 1 down in Geelong. I call it Geelong. Is it Geelong or Geelong? I used to call it Geelong, so I know that's wrong, but I'm told it's Geelong or Geelong. Which is it? Barry, couldn't make it in New York pizza. That's so true how places doing that. We got duped by Chicago pizza in Los Angeles, and it was awful. Right. Couldn't make it in New York pizza. I went to a couple of places in Florida over my 12 years there, and there was a few there that said New York pizza, New York style pizza. Just not. And then they'll say, oh, it's the water. Oh, it's this. Like the bagels down there. The bagels are not New York bagels. And people think we're obnoxious. Like, you guys are obnoxious. You're just New York obnoxious. Damn right I'm obnoxious. I'm a New Yorker. We're born that way. We're born obnoxious. We got big hearts. We'll help you out all day. We will. But we're obnoxious when we come to how great we're used to growing up. We're used to growing up with great food. That's what I want you to. You tell me in another state, this is New York style. I expect it to be New York style. And it's not. 9 out of 10 times it's not. And to call me obnoxious, fine. I'm obnoxious because I want what you're freaking advertising. That's what I want. So hell yeah, we're obnoxious. So what? Barry, there's a place called Baracco's near me that's open 24/7 in Sicilian. Oh, I love Sicilian pies, man. Oh, you're making me hungry now, man. I really love Sicilian, man. That's my fave. That's my fave, man. Manav, exactly what George's mom said in one episode where she and George's dad were getting. Boy, Manav said goodnight, jumps back in with some Seinfeld reference, Barry. And it's a good one, Manav, a good one. George's dad were getting divorced, but she thought she was getting advice from a Chinese woman. I remember that episode, Manav. Manav, that was a good one, man. Barry, I'm going to go get some pizza because I'm hungry. Haha, thanks for the hospitality. Good night. Barry, thanks for being a part of the base. We'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. All right, everybody. Everybody else saying good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. I got a long week and into the weekend of live streaming, guys. I'm out of here as well. The Knicks won, Rangers won yesterday. Got a good roll again. Subscribe, bell notice, like button, drop some comments down below. Thank you for all the support you guys give to this channel. It's always a blast in here. Always a good time in here. Guys, tomorrow night, Rangers, Dallas Stars, 7 p.m. Eastern United States time, right here in the basement, guys. Until then, have a great night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Johnny Basement, and I am out.